Inkara, you are accosted by Tom.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, oi! Cut! Where the fuck is Tim?
You got fucking bleeped out. Oh my god. My headset
fuck.
glitched out, so it sounded like, hey, cunt!
Like,
I heard the cut and then the bleep.
I'm gonna make that canon now because he's concerned. Oi! Cut! Where's Tim?
Tim's been eaten.
What?
Tom,
What? I'm
Tom?
gonna say what too.
Tom, I'm going to need you to come down. I have some terrible news about your friend that I must disclose to you, and I would
Please.
rather it happen face to face instead of you 10 feet up. This is much more delicate. The noise.
Inkara, that makes it your turn.
All right. And Kara, seeing that this creature here is weakened, is going to start aiming for that one.
Hey, see that spell you just cast? Fuck your spell.
Oh, I'm trying to make it faster.
Go ahead.
Is it not better to get rid of more of?
Yes.
Oh!
Thank the gods, the old and the new.
Critical hit.
All right. So I'm gonna cast for the final thing today. So I've used all 3 of my spell slots. Hail of Thorns. So I need a dex save from both of them, please.
All right, so you crit on the arrow attack, just so you're aware. So you're going to get a d10 plus 10. And the arrow of thorns is its own thing.
Okay, so here's the Air of Thorns, which is 3. Ooh, 17.
17 piercing damage. Fantastic.
So,
And the thorns, I've got, well, the one you killed with the arrow failed, and the one that you didn't kill passed, so.
okay. So this one takes 1, and this one takes the full 20.
17 plus 3 is 20 points of piercing damage. So this one is going to take 1 point. All right, you sent an arrow straight through the head case of this creature that was covered in acid, and then patter the remains with thorns. As its cranium breaks open, you see bright yellow spores spread out onto the ground, which grow into 2 more.
We need to run.
This is a Hydra situation!
We need to run.
Worth noting, the two that grow from the ground are missing a distinctive flowering to their head that the original had.
The fuck does that mean?
Ah, it's like killing a Resident Evil boss. Shoot it in the eye. Keep shooting it.
We're rolling hundreds, right? 2d100s?
200s. I was debating whether it should be 1 or 2, but we'll rock it with the 2. Well, okay.
So it's gonna be that kind of day. Yeah?
And Kara, why don't you give me a second one just because everyone else did too? All right, you got 260. So if you add those two together, that makes you first one way or another. However,
Yes.
what that also does is, Hyperion, though you'll be going last today, you are owed a special event.
And a birthday weapon, if I remember correctly.
And a birthday weapon. Wait,
You are
did
both
you make
listening.
Sean the bush? That is.
Sean is not the bush that you guys are carrying. Sean is his own individual bush.
I was gonna say I have a sentient bush. Remember?
Aw. Yes, I know. I was gonna say if you have a sentient bush, you might as well be carried by Josh.
Yeah, but then he would have to move the bush around, and I'd have to give the bush vision and a bunch of other shit.
This bush
He
would
doesn't
become
want you.
very sentient.
So I gave Sean an infinite vision bush on top of a cliff.
I see.
He's a kill me bush elsewhere,
Indeed.
apparently with some manner of psychic ability. But you know what? That can be canon later. Hey, there's a character idea for you, Sean.
Psychic bush.
A living
Psychic
shrub. A psychic living shrub.
You either evolve into Groot or Entbeard.
He's Groot.
So,
Treebeard.
my vote for you, Hyperion, is that your special event will be tied in to your birthday weapon.
I
I haven't come up with a way to present you your birthday weapon yet, so this can give me an opportunity.
I like this idea. I don't know if I'll live long enough to use it. I might die before I. Thank you.
Well, here's the wonderful thing about a continuing party. If one of them picks up your weapon for you, maybe your next character can make use of it.
Will anyone give it back if they achieve an awesome weapon?
Well, I can't
It's gonna-
use many weapons. I can do very
Maybe,
It'd be a
maybe
matter
not.
of convincing, I guess. You know, magic weapons are worth a lot of gold.
Well, that was indeed my thoughts.
Could use it.
The other news, I can stay for the full campaign tonight. I meant to text saying I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I can. So that is nice.
Are you leaving Tuesday?
No, I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'm leaving at 6. So I don't have to be out of the house. I don't have to be up before. So I can still do 10 o'clock and still get 6 hours.
Okay. Why did the player permissions get all fucked? Roll20 does this every time they update. All right. So, Inkara, you're up first today. You
That's
come to us from a state of having recently been mauled by a bear. You had run up a tree to avoid such a fate, but the bear got you down, mauled you to the brink of death. Hyperion has since revived you, I think, is what happened.
I did.
Yes,
I can heal others, just not my fucking self.
apparently.
And thus, we start a safe distance away from the grizzly. Take it away if you know what you want to say.
I really don't.
A stranger has just saved your life, and you have nothing to say to them. Well, he's not a total stranger, but they're pretty much.
I do recall last time when I woke up, I said, I hate you both. And then Josh replied, I'm the reason you're still alive, little kitten. At least that's what I have written in my notes.
That's probably correct.
So, I will continue the conversation by, call me that again, and I will carve your face.
Well, at least I didn't have to be the one to get you out of the tree. Most cats get stuck up there, but you had your own hand getting down.
From my perspective, it's
I
like,
do
oh,
not
doc-
know where you get your information, dumb one. But no cat will get stuck in a tree.
I had a cat who got stuck in a tree once. His name was Felix.
He never came down. He actually died up there.
Maybe.
You are strange.
But yes, I have no face. I'll lift the faceplate.
Oh my god.
I think you do have a face, actually. It's just a
You have a
skeletal.
skull.
I do have a face. It's just very gaunt. It's like the Draugr from Skyrim, I believe.
Very skeletal, skin slopping off-esque.
Deadpool-like.
Hmm. Ikara's talking a lot of shit. Ikara's talking a lot of shit for someone one bonk away from being knocked back out.
That is also very true. But wait, if I do a quick bonk, will she go unconscious for a bit?
Oi!
If you do a quick bonk that does 1 damage, yeah, she will start dying, in fact.
Well, I don't want to do that.
The lines between unconscious and dying in D&D are quite slim.
Indeed. All right. Can Inkara walk?
At this point, yes.
Okay. So Hyperion will just sort of bend down to her level and just sort of ask, all right, we're going to test your memory. Where are we going and what are we doing?
Yeah, you're asking me because you don't know.
No, you took sustained damage. I want to make sure you don't have brain damage. Where are we going and what are we doing?
For the others at home, what do your notes say?
No, your notes.
We were
No.
supposed to be collecting resources for the village.
So what are you doing
Oh,
sitting down there? Start collecting.
I hate you.
I hate me too. So I'll start collecting stuff.
That's not how that works. You can't just start collecting shit when there's nothing there.
There's always stick around.
Picking up sticks.
What is it with you and fucking sticks?
I like sticks. You
In
have a stick-
every game.
No. Our game. You have a stick collection in there somewhere.
No, I don't. I have 1 stick for reptile purposes, and that's it.
You love that stick.
No, I don't.
I have a stick in the garage too, so don't
Reptile purposes.
Very staff.
Reptile purposes just leaves so many questions. But anyway,
For enclosure decoration.
Yes.
Brill, you've been kind of standing on the side during all of this back and forth between these two. I don't know how you, the little lizard that you are, feel at the moment.
Just kind of looking back and forth with them like, well, okay. Maybe we should move on. His face is rotting off, doesn't actually bother him whatsoever.
I'm on the
It
AC.
shouldn't. But he's gonna start walking south. I think we're trying to go south.
I turned it on preemptively.
West-ish? Because the bear was over here out of a cave, right? Where's my...
Yeah, the bear would have been to the southeast of where you are right now.
Okay, so I'll go southwest. Goodbye, weirdies.
Goodbye.
Oh, well,
nerdy.
Brill just walks away. Little lizard just fucks off to do something.
Hyperion will just look over at Inkara and just say, the shadow government left.
Shadow.
What does that mean? Ingara will follow.
Hyperion will grab the shrub and also follow.
I
Actually, I'm
can't even
curious.
turn my character around because that fucking button keeps getting in the way at the bottom. When I select
Hunter-
him, it pops up with all the...
You gotta zoom out. Zoom out a bit.
Oh.
What's
Oh,
that?
there we go.
Does the shrub have anything to say about the encounter?
Oh, the shrub cares not.
That works.
The shrub is how long since given up on any meaningful thought. It just looks up once in a while to see if whatever you're doing is lethal, and then when it realizes that what it is not, it no longer cares.
Ah.
The bear's inability to kill it means the bear means nothing to it.
Could I make the shrub into like an unbreakable weapon? Or like piece of armor?
No, he's very breakable. He's very breakable.
Damn it. Alright. Tis unfortunate.
It's a collection of sticks and leaves. Any weapon you made from it would not be terribly useful.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. I guess if Grill wants to lead the way, I'm going to follow.
Whether or not it was his intention to lead the way or just to walk away is uncertain, but you can follow him at your own leisure. Sounds like Kankara wants to also just allow Brill to be the leader there of the pack.
Huh,
It's talking you.
sounds good. Alright, let's go. I don't remember if they said which way to go, but I think we're looking for like a cave or a mine or
You're not looking. Your goal was
We're
to find
looking
something.
for resources.
Either hunt food that you can return for you're trying to pay your way into the village essentially. You need to hunt and bring them back some meaningful amount of food to justify your stay. They also offered the idea of bringing them back enough firewood to keep the fires going for the night. You need to do something to justify your stay in the village.
just general stuff then. Okay. Alright. Well,
And if you would like some ideas, the other group killed an owl bear and brought it back.
What the fuck?
Wait. Like
That
as a
was actually
starting encounter?
possible.
It was like the third encounter they had. They found an owl bear after they were told they needed to bring something back, so they brought back a whole bear.
How did they successfully get the bear?
Well, one of them is a paladin, and that pretty much sums that up.
Yes.
It does.
Well, a paladin, at least until they run out of spell slots, is capable of dishing out a hell of a lot of damage per turn.
That's why I think the level stuff is odd numbers, I believe. I think it's like 3.
I have not seen such things come to pass yet.
Just because you do not know how to play a paladin.
This is also true.
You put it in the terms of a great sword swing on its own is worth 2d6, and then you add an extra 2d8 to that with a smite for one turn.
Right?
Yeah, you get it at level 3, I think.
Yeah, it's a class feature.
Where is Hyperion? Do I have it in my spell slots?
Divine Smite. It's not exactly a spell. It's a class feature. It uses spell slots, but that's probably why you didn't see it because it won't show up in a spell list. It's a part of your class.
I've written it down. I just forgot I had it. That's so unbalanced, and I love it.
It eats first level spell slots every time you do it. And you only have 3 at your level as a paladin, so you can only do it 3 times per long rest, and then you can't cast any other spells if you do.
Ah, shit. All right.
That's what it's balanced around. Is you have limited spell slots.
I already used 2 spell slots on you. I only have 3.
But for a group of people who had just had a long rest and are rocking and ready to go,
Hunter, we did not have a long rest at the end of last session.
oh no, you guys haven't. They did. That's how they were able to kill the bear.
Oh, gotcha. Also, how do spells work for my character? Do long rests help the spells, or do I need souls for
Long rests always restore spells.
Okay.
The way your soul mechanic is to do with healing only. It said. Well, at least that's what I recall. Can you remind me what the technical name of it was? What's on your character sheet as the name of your race?
Oh, the name of my race is the Soul Reaver.
Soul Reaver. Reaver or Reaper?
Reaver.
Aha, that's what I thought. Soul Reaver 5e. Yep. Ability scores. You do not consume souls or die. You didn't consume souls or you must store a number of souls in your sleep in order for you to gain the benefit. Oh, nope. If you don't long rest, you get nothing back.
Oh, that is bullshit. I need souls for anything.
So yeah, your soul mechanic is the trade-in for a long rest, so you don't get anything from resting short or long.
Damn.
My character just has cancer. This is just.
And actually, a short rest costs you 1 soul, a long rest costs you 2.
You're just playing challenge mode.
Yeah.
This is Nightmare for Doom. Like. What
Yeah,
the
so you'll get nothing back even if you do get a long rest right now.
Hunter, why'd you let me do this?
I told you. I told you it was gonna suck.
Shit. Okay,
Well,
let's rock.
Moving on, Brill, since you're at the front of the pack, let's just start with you. What is Brill looking for?
well, we know there's a bear there, but we're not gonna go after that fucker again. At least for now. I guess we'll start foraging of some sorts. Let's see. I think I have a. Let me look at my character. I think I have a special thing with my race too. Actually. I mean, I guess I could just do a
Wait, Inkara, aren't you a former ranger?
nature.
Yes.
Why are you not the one finding things?
I mean, I was gonna do it as soon as we got farther away from the bear.
Aye, fair enough.
Because I was going to use wild cutting, which is a UC, so it doesn't take up one of my spell slots for the day.
Sure. Class feature makes sense. Wild cunning. Pop a reminder to me what you're hoping to do with wild cunning.
Looking for forge, so like plant-based material for
Right,
forging.
twice as successful foraging as you would normally be. That's wild cunning. Oh. Brill and Hyperion. So, just to put this straight, Inkara, is this your own adventure that you're doing, or is your intention to guide the group with your knowledge? Because you can do this on your own and leave them to go find their own stuff, or you can be the big leader here and detract Brill and Hyperion from their own.
I will detect the forge where it is and be like, there's something over there, I'm going that way.
Oh, my Outlander.
Kind of leaving it up to them if they wish to come along.
Iberian's just sort of gonna turn to Brill and just say, "We're her life support right now. We should probably go."
Yeah. Alright. I do have my Outlander does give me excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, waters, and so forth. So that is a thing. I don't know if that changes.
Sorry, I missed a bit of that. It's a class feature. You want to leverage of your own?
It's a background feature. Yeah.
A background feature, even better. So you're looking for berries in particular, then?
Yeah, it says berries for games, anything like that.
So be it.
Up to 5 people each for myself, and up to 5 other people each day. So it can be fairly decent, I guess.
So you can feed quite a few people with this. Okay, so that's what Brill's going to do then. And Kara's going to head off in their own direction then. So you're off your berries, and Kara, you're after forage material, which can be a bit more than that. It sounds like Hyperion wants to support Inkara since she's almost dead. So I'm assuming we're going to split up something like this. So let's start with Inkara. If you want to roll me a d8, let's see what kind of stuff you find right off the bat.
Lord, come on. Please. There it is.
Now what you got? I'll get a 5. Okay. Though this is a very strange place and not exactly the forest that you know, you kind of know what kind of plant life is generally edible and more so which ones are actually good. Following some, we'll call this roots and otherwise low-hanging plant life, you eventually come across this small patch of tuber-like vegetables growing in the wild.
Okay. You want me to roll to see how many I collect?
Yeah, if your intention is just straight up start picking them, then yeah.
What do you want me to roll?
I guess I can support, right, or help out in some way, shape, or form. Or we.
I think you're not with this group, so probably not in this case.
Oh, okay.
Because we did a party split where she chased her wild cunning and you chased your class feature.
Okay. Good.
So, Inkara, you can go ahead and roll me a d4 to determine poundage. Perhaps with Hyperion's help to pick it faster, but either way, the amount you have discovered. Let's see with a d4 here.
Yes.
Pounds. Decent. Nice.
All right. With Hyperion's help, you're able to drum up 3 pounds of usable vegetable. Everything else either being not ripe or large enough or rotten in some way. Would you consider that enough success to return to the village, or would you like to look again?
I would definitely like to look again, this time for game.
Okay. Is there a limit on wild cunning?
5, just like his.
5. Oh, 5 times. Fantastic. This time you're looking for game. Okay. Let's have you... I have 8 possible game animals. So let's once again just do a D8 here.
Ah, shit. I go back in the direction of the bear.
Well, you'd be smart enough to know that. So if the best game you detect is the bear again, then you can know that. Now, Hyperion, are you simply following along or doing your own thing here?
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
A 7.
I got that last time. Well, it didn't turn out so good.
Yes, I'm simply following along, just making sure this cat doesn't lose its 9th life.
Lose its 9th life? She thinks I'm going to throw the worst thing in the universe at her over here.
I don't trust you.
You made a point that you had not as much care for these characters as the Pokemon ones. These are all going to die.
No, I said I'm not going to save you. Those are my words. In the Pokemon, I do an awful lot of work behind the scenes to save you from death. I shall not be doing that here if you get yourself into a situation. I'm not out of my way to kill you, but I won't be saving you.
We're not smart enough to save ourselves, Lincoln.
Okay. You track the footprints of a small, I'll call it herd thereof large mammals, headed off to the west. These footprints are much smaller, and they seem to be hooves of some variety.
Wait. I will start tracking them. And I will try and be stealthy as the tracks get fresher.
Okay, so you guys are going to travel for a bit. Hyperion, is Hyperion going to follow right behind her? And if so, we're going to need stealth from you as well.
Indeed I am, and I shall roll that for you in a...
And remember, you are at disadvantage on stealth checks.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm going to lump the bush in with your stealth check because you're carrying him. Right,
Wait,
just gives away.
Does he talk? Does he still not talk because I'm here?
No, he did talk when you were there. He's just very depressed.
When did he talk?
He's talked a few times. You've heard him scream, "Kill me."
Just to do
Oh.
dead man here.
Need your stealth check as well. Kara.
Yeah, I'm working on it. My sheet's loaded.
Oh, not bad. Hyperion Rotor roll twice for me though.
Oh, fuck.
There you go.
5. Nice.
So, Ankara, let's see your stealth check, and then we'll determine how this goes down.
My sheet is taking forever to load. God fucking damn it.
Sounds like an internet issue.
You know what? We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Okay.
You're just gonna roll me 2d20s with whatever your mod is.
Why would I roll you 2?
All right, you're on the regular. You don't need to roll 2. You don't have to. Let's see if
I
you get
don't
1.
have.
I'm gonna roll. I can even roll it for you. I can come right in here and click on your stealth like so.
It's +4 anyway.
Yeah, it includes the +4 if you click on your stealth stat in the thing. So you got a 17 with your +4. So Ankara is being sneaky enough. However, behind you, as you're putting these light feet down and taking care not to break branches and to stay out of the highlight areas, behind you is the clanking of loud metal and scraping of a bush against a cloak. So maybe 5 or 10 feet behind you, there's just this across the forest, almost legible clanking and noise of an armored man attempting to be stealthy but failing miserably.
Indeed.
I'm just going to tell him to be like, let us get close and then stay put. You're making too much noise.
Hyperion's just gonna nod, and you can hear the hinge helmet squeaking as he does.
Squeak, squeak. Oh, Lord. So you guys are now at the point where these tracks appear to have been laid within the last couple of minutes. After this will be after not tracks. This will be after a good 20 minutes of tracking. You seem to have just about caught up. Ankara, what's your passive perception?
I do believe. I don't know.
It's my turn. Or Taz's
Your character sheet says 12.
Okay.
12 is probably good enough to notice that sort of nonchalantly hanging out, not totally out in the open, but out in the open enough to get at some foliage that is around the ground. There's a small group of elk.
Okay. How far are we talking?
At this point, they are roughly 40 or 50 feet away from you. Yep.
Inkara will motion to. What the fuck is your name again?
Hyperion.
Hyperion. Hyperion to stop.
Hyperion will again nod and put a thumbs up, everything squeaking the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
The problem is, I forgot what my range is for my Garuda. 90 feet. Good. 90 feet. Okay. I got plenty of space.
You can shoot a bow
Sniper.
pretty far.
All right. And am I able to determine which one would be the best target?
By what metric?
Size.
Oh, which one is the biggest? Sure. The largest of them will be the center pack creature. They're all relative to each other. None of them is like monumentally larger, but that is the largest one by some noticeable amount.
All right.
Yeah, fighting the water too. So, what is your plan here, Ankara?
I am going to attempt to shoot it using one of my 19 arrows.
And Hyperion, you're just going to try and be not in the way at this point, or do you want to make a ranged
Yeah.
attack order?
I'm just gonna not be in the way here. Well, no, I'm gonna make a ranged attack. Actually, I'm gonna throw one of my javelins.
Can you throw a javelin that far?
Javelins, I think
20?
20 to 60 or something like
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can.
that.
I think I can. Hang on.
You might be able to. I know their default range is 30.
No, you cannot do it from 45 feet.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you don't actually possess the talent to throw a javelin that far.
I stay put.
Nah, that means that doesn't mean you can't do it, but if you do it, you'll be doing so at a disadvantage.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will stay.
Hits me in the process. This is weird.
20 feet, yeah.
I mean, a critical fail from this angle would in fact hit you. So there's a 5% chance.
So yeah, I basically want to shoot the middle one.
I need you to make a ranged attack using your bow then.
God damn it.
These are considered large. Damn.
Which is...
Do you know the roll for your
I'm trying to figure that out.
What are you doing? What are you, Garuda or something like that?
Because I have to hit it, right?
you do need to hit it. That's true.
So that'd be a d20 plus...
D20 plus whatever the modifier is on your bow. Usually going to be dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah, it's gonna be, the bows are gonna be dex at least, yeah.
So 6.
I think you're proficient with your bow.
Yeah,
so
I
it should be
am.
like- So plus 6. It's part of your class feature, I think, actually, to be a bonus to it.
Right.
Yeah. Because you went archer for your subclass or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. 17 is plenty to make this shot. Roll me the damage.
D10 6.
13. Actually, so that damage is wrong though. So it's not like Pokemon. You don't get your proficiency and your modifier to damage.
Okay.
You might have an addition. There might be some bonus to your damage. There are lots of things that do that, but you don't get your Dex plus your proficiency to damage rolls of weapons.
Stab, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, stab's not a thing in regular 5e.
Regular, yeah.
So you actually did 7 points of damage. So 7 points of damage is going to cause a vicious blow to this creature. It's not down, but it's very injured. And it now knows you're there. Well, not exactly where you are, but that it was shot from roughly this direction. Its move and the move of the other elk is going to be to scatter wildly in various directions. In other words, it's going to attempt to flee. And on its first, well, actually, it can make it pretty far. On its first turn, it will flee to the south by 50 feet.
Yeah, elves can fucking move, dude.
Boom.
You don't want to fight that shit either.
So he just booked it down that way. Hyperion, you'll hear the thump of a rather strong bow, followed by the screeching of an irritated elk that now has an arrow in its flank.
I'm gonna knock another arrow.
Okay. Let's say you just want to ready an arrow, or do you want to try and shoot at it again?
I was gonna shoot at it again.
You certainly can do that. Hyperion, do you want to do anything about this as you watch this deer go, or elk, I should say, go skirting
yeah,
away?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that 20.
Do you want to do anything about the elk that started running off?
Hyperion's just taking off.
He's running after it.
You're running after. Okay, so you are much slower than the elk, so you're not catching up to it, but you run after it. You can make it to there.
Before, like, am I still in range of it when I get there?
I mean, in range in terms of what? In terms of throwing a javelin? Yes. In terms of
Yep,
melee?
I'm throwing that
No.
javelin. I am throwing that javelin.
So you can come to here if you wanted to move your token. That's as close as you'd be able to get.
Move first.
Yep. I'm working on it. I'm multitasking. We're getting it done. Having an aneurysm.
Cool. I'm assuming the bush just distract your weapons with you here. Yeah, you are close enough to throw a javelin. I think Akara still has clean line of sight as well.
Yep.
So Akara, you can roll me damage for your arrow that will absolutely hit, but let's find out if Hyperion is also going to get it with a javelin or not.
Okay.
4.
4 points of damage. Okay. So Ankara, you do manage to hit it, though your arrow does a lot less to it this time as it's facing away from you. It does catch an arrow to the hind flank, which slows it down, as well as it being fairly injured at this point. It's not running as quickly. Hyperion, let's see if you finish it off. I need you to roll to hit.
Oh shit! Thank you.
And in your case, it's a strength-based. Yeah, that'll do it. You do 2 points of damage.
Ow! I rerolled the damage.
2 points of damage is actually lethal at this point with the 2 arrows that Ankara landed on it. So the final hit to this elk is going to be a javelin lodging itself into this creature's side. With a labored cry of pain, the creature collapses on the ground.
Where's your bush?
It should be behind me, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Now, in general, the rules for arrow. So I do my ammunition a little bit differently. In general, the rules for ranged ammunition is you recover half of what you shoot, or you can roll to recover how many you shoot, but it's often done as half. I'm going to typically do it as you keep what you hit if you have time to recover it. So in this case, since you have time to recover it and all of your shots hit, all of your ranged ammunition will be recoverable.
Awesome!
Just keep a note on how many you're shooting.
Right, because you can run out. But because you are at 19, she's already lost 1 arrow. You're at 19, you're back up to 19 because you get time to recover both. And Hyperion, you did not lose your javelin. You've recovered that as well. So while you guys, the next question is, are you going to attempt to drag this entire carcass back, or is your intention to field dress and take some of it with you?
I say we take the whole. God damn it!
We'll take it all back.
Let us take it all back. Therefore, we can use whatever scraps they do not have.
Now, here's a question.
What?
As a fully grown male elk, this thing weighs over 700 pounds.
Yes.
So, Ankara, in your state, it would be difficult for you to carry much of the weight. So let's do a strength check from the both of you to see if you're able to drag this carcass together.
We work on it slowly but surely.
Well, you know, you can say slowly but surely, but pushing a car on a dirt road slowly but surely.
Touche.
No, that's not bad. So Ankara is going to give it her best for what it's worth. 17. Hyperion, what's your strength check look like?
5. Oh no, sorry, 7.
5.
Yeah.
Plus 5,
Oh,
is what you're saying?
What do you do?
Wait, you only have a +1 to your strength?
No, there's no way.
Unless you put all your shit in con,
That seems wrong.
which would be good too.
We don't have
actually.
anything
I
set
wouldn't
up.
blame you.
No, he genuinely does. You have a 13 in strength, so you do only have a +1.
Oh,
That's
well,
his
he's at
strength save.
charisma. Sorry, charisma is his
Yeah, he's a
main thing
charisma-based
anyway.
class.
But
I mean, his stats in general
Well,
actually pretty
fuck.
paladins are weird though, because strength can also help with his just
You're
general melee
useless.
attacks.
So yeah, you roll 4. So Hyperion is finding himself. So Ankara, in your damage state, you can't move much of the load, and Hyperion is finding himself unable to make up the difference. So you guys will not be able to transport the whole carcass right now.
Don't forget about me.
Hyperion's just gonna suggest we could field dress it and just start to flail the mace.
No.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wait, can we see if Brill senses a dead corpse nearby?
Reanimates it to walk to the
Reanimates it to walk to the village.
I probably could. Well, yeah.
Brill, I think you do have a natural. I think you got your Necromancer subclass right now, so I think you do have the ability to sense death within a certain radius.
I think I do, yeah, because I went full necro school.
I don't know what that radius is, but
Too bad I can't summon, I can't resurrect anything right now to carry it with us. Let me see something. I do have an interesting thing I can do. My race features and traits, which I was gonna hold off on, but it is kind of a unique time to do it.
which is what? What are you thinking about trying? Is there something you can do to sense this elk having died?
Could help if anyway. Well, I could do it. Not really. Natural intuition. Hungry jaws. Nope. Grim harvest. I'm sitting for spell. Per day. No, I can't. Return HP. Gain the benefit for killing construction. No, that's gaining health back. I think later it might be too low level for certain things like that.
Okay.
Unless I got a spell, but I don't think I grabbed that. Nah, so I don't really have anything with.
Yeah, it's fine. There will come a time.
I mean, as like my race, I mean, I could. I don't know. I would think I could probably. Well, how far away? I'm probably fairly far away. I'm not like.
You're fairly far.
Yeah. But I do have some cool stuff I can do to dead creatures.
That's true. If you were there, you could do it.
Which could
Maybe if you
possibly
find
help
it,
lessen the weight. And it would help us, but I gotta find that again.
But you'd have to be with them, unfortunately, in this case. It sounds like. But
Yeah,
in the future, that will be
exactly.
useful. So, in other words, Ankara and Hyperion, it's up to you to figure out what you want to do here, because it doesn't look like the two of you have the muster to drag this full carcass right now. Not without a sled or some variety of helpful tool.
I mean, I could summon my Reaver sword and hack it up.
That is a terrible idea. This is fucking.
You
Always
have anything
an option.
Hunter, would I be able to use my? Would it be cheat to doodling if I could use my wild cunning to summon? Hold on, let me see how this actually works. Because I can.
Oh, by the way,
summon-
Kennedy, just so you know, I just wanted to go over this because I know it's been a confusion point for you. You keep saying that acronym Wild Cunning UA. That UA just means it's an unearthed arcana.
Right. It's like a practice, like a beta.
Yeah. And what I'm understanding from this, as I read closer, is there was some confusion as you were describing to me. Wild cutting is in fact a spell.
Fuck!
It is a first level transmutation ritual, so it is a spell.
Damn.
Which might be able to come back during short rests? Long only. First
So
level spell.
actually, I'm not gonna audit this right now, but that should have been consuming first level spell slots.
Yeah. So I can't do anything else anymore then. Ah, that sucks.
Also, you were supposed to make a survival check to follow those tracks earlier at advantage.
Well, I was a little late for that.
So this is why we're learning about your abilities together.
Yeah, D&D's got some cool shit and unique stuff with race, mixing between races, classes, subclasses. There's so many.
The nice thing about it being a ritual spell, by the way, is that you don't need a focus to cast this.
Oh, rituals too. Yeah, that's cool.
Vocal and cinematic, and it doesn't use any components either, so that's also nice. Anyway, so yeah, UA just means unearthed arcana.
That's unfortunate. I could always rush back to the town and ask for assistance while you protect the corpse.
I don't exist.
Real's just not a thing.
Just kidding. I'm still looking through my things. I know I have some unique stuff, but I'm not seeing it right here.
Hyperion, is you gonna answer?
Hyperion's just staring lovingly at the bush.
Love him. Okay.
Yes, Cherry Soul is actually Hyperion.
Nah, Hyperion will answer yes. Actually, Hyperion will sort of shoot back. Do we want to go to the town to get help to bring it back?
Well, I just said that.
I'm sorry, I've been creating a backup character.
For
Yes, let's do
fuck's
that.
sake!
I'm sorry!
You stay here with the corpse, protect it to make sure that no one else comes and eats it or whatever. And I will go and retrieve assistance.
Let's do that.
Oh boy.
Okay. And I'll start walking my way back, I guess.
All right, you'll head back toward town. And while you do that, let's head over to Mr. Brill. Brill, what feature was it you were using to look for edible fruit? And I can kind of see how this will work on your end.
This was part of my background as an Outlander.
Okay, Outlander background.
Yeah, the Wanderer.
Let's see, background Outlander. The Wanderer. Yeah, minimum geography, recall, general layout, for and other features. In addition, you can find food or fresh water for yourself or by the people each day, provided that the land offers such things. Fantastic. All right, it just says you can straight up do it. So,
Eat food, get ready for tomorrow. I'm balancing a lot of stuff.
I know.
So Brill, I'm going to have you do the following. There are a couple of options here. It says you can either find berries or small game. So go ahead and give me a D4. Let's see what props up for you. 2. Okay. So we're gonna go for the small game option here. And what we're going to uncover, whether you consider this small game or not, as you track what you would think would be the hiding place or home of some small creature easy enough to hunt and bring home, you will see what you think is a burrow of sorts under a nearby rather large tree that provides it some cover and shade. It's kind of buried beneath the roots. What are you thinking right now, Burrow, as you see what you believe to be the burrow of some small game creature?
I will go over and see if any of the probably if there's any tracks around here to see if they're fairly fresh or.
Okay. Can you maybe a quick survival check? Let's see what you got here. Sure, on a 16. Yeah, it does look to be that something has returned to this den in fairly recent history. So you get the impression that it is an occupied hovel of sorts. Also, as an aside, Sean, if you're still with us, I saw you typing a minute ago. If you had something you would like to add, feel free to speak up as a spectator.
Okay. I was saying for Kennedy's spell, if she can do casting Edge Tools, she can take 10 minutes and cast that, and it wouldn't take a spell slot.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. I totally forgot about that. If you ritual cast, it doesn't need a spell slot.
Right.
All right.
I forgot you had to spend the time. Yeah.
So, given that you would have had the time to safely and slowly cast this, I'm going to say that use of Wild Cunning did not use a spell slot then. Now, that's it for your other half of your question about whether or not that consumes one of your known spells. Yes, that is one of your known spells. Anyway, back to Beryl. Thank you for that addition. Actually, I totally forgot about that. Beryl, you have some meaningful evidence that this is an occupied den of some small game creature.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I guess I'll go up to it. See if I can see anything in there. Put my staff in there and move it around a little bit. See if anything happens.
So you can't see much. It's not like a straight tunnel you can just look down and it's not well lit. As you kind of stick your staff in it and start smashing it around, there's this very light hissing sound.
Oh shit.
So you've succeeded in upsetting something.
Shit, how am I gonna get this thing out of here? I don't do fiery things.
Poison magic seems like a bad idea for something you intend to eat later.
Yes, I was thinking that too. I was like, I don't want to shoot acid at it either because there'll be nothing left. Damn it. My class hurts things, they're not edible. I can freeze it for later though. For travel. Shit. Did I? I don't think I found any. Because that was just for the creature we're looking at. That wasn't for like berries or any kind of food. I was gonna try to see if I could drop some in front of the. Or throw it in a little bit. See if I can bring it out a little. I don't have too much to use at this point other than blasting it with frost magic.
I mean you don't have a lot of magical options other than blasting or frost, if that's the route you want to take. You're well on your way to pissing whatever lives here off, if that's helpful.
And I'm also unsure how many or what's coming out of here because I'm a wizard and I don't take many hits. I'm
sure it's fine. Smack, 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 smack.
Oh god. Why am I in my own zone right now? I should not have split the body. Fuck! Alright. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, so I guess I'll just attempt to do a light, frostbite, I believe it is I have.
You're gonna send a frostbite cantrip down into the fucking.
Yes.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna make a fucking difference, but
So let's just have you roll to see how much damage this frostbite inflicts. The to hit roll is a little gratuitous when shooting fish in a barrel.
just general, yeah. Alright. Well, I do have some lightning, but I don't think that'll work either. That'll cook it. Alright.
Hey, cooking it's okay.
That's true too. I can just freeze it for later. Ah, I can do this. All right. So where the hell is it? It's frostbite. So you said just roll damage, right? So
Yeah, just roll the damage.
cast at what level? 1.
I'm trying to figure out how to roll this high level cast.
Yeah, because it asks me what level. Because I can cast at level 2, but I cast at level. I said level 1 for it.
I see. Oh, so this is a spell slot. This isn't actually a cantrip.
Hold on. Frostbite. No, frostbite should be
It's weird that it asks you.
Cantrip.
Oh, okay, so it's set up as a full spell right now or something like that because it shouldn't ask you what level you want to cast a cantrip at.
Right.
So yeah, it should just be a D6 of cold damage, which I think is that bottom one. Yeah, so 3 points of cold damage.
So I think that cantrips don't upgrade until level 5, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, cantrips don't upgrade to level 5, so it shouldn't be asking you what level. It's probably just set up wrong in the character sheet. We can look at that later. For the time being, 1d6 cold damage is correct. So this is 3 points of cold damage, which is not enough to kill the thing, but is enough to certainly drag it out of its hidey hole,
Oh, good.
chilly and injured. There's this hissing and skittering of feet as a family of giant rats emerges.
Keep it. Just get out of my life. Alright.
The one in the front of the pack seemingly rather injured.
Fucking rats. Okay.
They seem to be assessing the situation to understand what it is that the hell that just happened to their burrow. You may have time for one action before they know it was you and decide to do something about it.
God, I feel bad. I'd rather just murder asshole people. God.
They're rats.
That's true.
Technically edible, but, you know.
Yeah. I'm pretty big. Give me plenty of meat.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just thinking Daryl Dixon. Alright. What can I do? I think I have an AoE.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fireball.
Shove that in the thing. Just melts everything. Shit.
And there's nothing left to recover.
No, I got Tasha's cauldron. Tasha's. Actually, that's. I think that might be acidic. Let me double check. Yes, that's acid damage. So, never mind.
Could do that.
Could do that. Because most of my other stuff. How close are they to me?
They're
Let's go. Here.
They've scurried out of their burrow and scattered close to the entrance, so they're not in melee range, we'll say that.
Okay. Okay. I will do another. I think I'll do another frostbite. Which one's almost dead?
The center creature is the one that seems to be very frostbit.
Alright. I'll end up frostbiting that one. Fuck it.
You gotta roll frostbite on them again. Do it.
My...
So that d6 of cold damage, what you got?
Oh, we just do straight cold damage? I rolled.
Oh, you rolled to hit? Well, yeah, that's actually not your improper combat. You do, in fact, hit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I put the spell description. Can you see that?
I sure can.
Fuck yeah. Convenience. And a bag. I got sunshine.
This is also going to impose disadvantage on attack roll before the end of next turn if he fails a save, apparently. Constitution save on the rat while you're rolling damage. The rat is going to have a 15 save.
Damn.
That's done it. All right. What's the damage here? Your evocation of cold. Five points. Well, 5 points is lethal. As you nearly freeze this rat into a ratsicle in place. This particular creature is rooted to his place in a burst of frost. His disadvantage is now entirely irrelevant. The other two, in turn, as they are now going to enter proper initiative with you, are going to flee immediately. They're rats. They're not very brave.
Holy shit, run away.
My friend is dead. Run! I don't know if your intention is to pursue and kill any more of them, but if not, they're just going to piss right off.
I will attempt a...
Fucking idiot.
distance. I think I got a 60-foot distance on frostbite. I'll frostbite it again. The one of them. The one on the north.
The north rat.
Yeah, it's a
All right, give us. So you're gonna stay where you're at and try to frostbite that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a shot. It seems he's a little far away, and your frost kind of meanders off into the forest and does not seem to contact the rat. Seeing that you are still after them, this time their action is to dash at full speed, well out of the hope of you catching them.
Well.
And you are left with one ratsicle.
Yeah, I'll take the ratsicle.
And he'll eat it. 'Cause he's a lizard.
I could. I could do it. I normally would.
Picking up the ratsicle by the tail, you have gained some ground. Do you wish to forage for more than the ratsicle before you return to the village?
I do. I'll try berries and stuff.
Would you look for some berries this time? Okay. You're invoking the second of your 5 uses, or just gonna look?
I'll try. I guess I'll do like a survival and try to.
Do a survival check. Okay.
Yeah,
See what you get. Let's see what you turn up.
Proficient. I'm proficient, but it's.
Yes, I'm gonna well, at least
Oh, 10.
A 10. Wow. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yeah.
Brill, it is difficult for you to discern the location of berries around here, save for what you notice to be something particularly colorful on the edge of a brush line. What you will come across, and we'll just say it happens like over there. Over there. You come across this very short, maybe only a foot off the ground bush with dark red, very wrinkly, hard skinned fruit.
Huh. I will grab some of these.
You're gonna take some. Roll me a d4.
Oh, come on, game.
You harvest only a half pound of what appears to be the ripest of the bunch.
All right. Darn it. I don't want to feel like a complete failure, so I will try again. I feel like this is not enough for.
To earn your stay in the village.
Yeah, this is stuff I'll probably eat one night, though.
Half pound of berries is a respectable amount, but for a village, not as much.
These aren't good berries. I'll fill you up with one bite.
That's
They eat
correct.
them and they just all fucking die because it's like nightshade.
This is a situation where knowing the good berry spell would have been supremely helpful.
Yeah, at one time I'm not a druid. Ha, lol.
Shame. Shame. So, bro, we'll circle back to you in your next attempt to find things as Ankara is just still walking. You were a considerable distance from the village. You're just still on your way there. So, Hyperion.
Yes, sir.
As you are watching over the carcass that you two created, there is a not so far away howling.
Sometimes you don't hate it.
You guys want to fight the bear? We'll come back later. Get it?
He said howling, that means wolves.
Oh no, that can be so many things.
It's true. It could be a few things. At our level, I hope it's just regular wolves.
Well, we saw regular wolves earlier.
Yeah.
Hope it's just the ranged lady outside in the woods.
What do you want to do about this sound you've heard?
Oh my dear.
Actually, a female the whole time.
Can I roll a perception check on it real quick?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh damn, my perception's different.
Babe, just go to your character sheet in game.
I never filled it up.
Okay. Well, you don't perceive much more than the sound itself.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna leave the bush by the carcass and just say, guard it.
Okay. You set the bush down by it, and he goes, no.
It's a conundrum because I can't threaten him with death. He'll bend over and say, listen, you fucker, I will fertilize and water you.
Do it. Throw off the pH balance of my soil. Kill me.
No, I will make you healthier than ever and you will live forever.
What the fuck?
No!
Then guard the elk
How?
with your branches and by screaming.
This is the dumbest idea.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
I am recording it, so.
Indeed I am. And then I will go and walk a short distance towards the howling.
The opening of these videos is gonna be this.
You can just walk toward the howling. Okay.
Well, actually, No, I don't. I don't walk towards the howling. Is there any cover nearby?
The best cover you're going to get is under brush or foliage, which will act as partial cover.
Why did I leave the carcass with you?
Then yes, I will move towards the partial cover real quick, which is not far away. So I still have eyes on the elk, but I
Yes.
will gain cover.
All right, partial cover. So if you're not aware, there are a couple kinds of cover in 5e, and they do different things. This is what we're calling half cover, technically, which is going to generate a small AC bonus to you, as well as a bonus to dexterity saving throws. Though its bonus to stealth checks is not necessarily laid out.
Gotcha.
Essentially, this is making you harder to hit with ranged attacks and giving you a better chance of dodging incoming projectiles. Though it also does technically give you something to hide behind.
There we go.
Well, yes, anyway. So, rather than what you would expect to be the wolves that you are anticipating, there is a singular entity which I need you to actually specifically make a perception check to see directly, as it seems to be moving fairly stealthily, more stealthily than your passive perception. Okay, you don't actually get a really good look at it. It is skirting around in the lowest light areas it can to get as close as it can without being seen.
To me or the elk?
To the carcass.
All right.
You see it clearly only once it is very close to you. I'll just focus on two. Only once it is very close to you, roughly here, as this enormous lone wolf stalks out of the brush and is snarling viciously at the bush. Who is just looking at this thing like, shoot, go, be gone, go, bad dog.
Well done, Bush. Well done. I'm going to use Divine Sense to learn if this thing is evil or neutral or good.
This is a neutral force.
Neutral, okay. I'm going to let it get taken out.
You're gonna let it what?
Get a little bit closer before I take an action.
Okay. Well, it will walk straight up to the carcass, not taking its eyes off of the bush, and it grabs a hold of one of this thing's hind legs and begins to tear.
And it is at this moment that I will huck a javelin at it.
Okay. Okay. You manage to whiff this javelin off into the brush somewhere, never to be seen again. As you will learn.
You cut out.
Yeah, you did. I thought that was me.
What's that?
You cut out. You're like, I forget. I don't even know when you ended.
Oh, he hucked a javelin which whiffed wildly off into the forest, never to be seen again.
Yep.
This thing is now alerted to Hyperion's presence, and it starts slowly stalking its way towards you.
I throw another javelin at it.
The creature this time will dodge your javelin as it just kind of sidesteps, and the javelin plants itself into the dirt.
Oh, shit.
At this point, it is going to lunge for you. As it charges forward and lunges for a bite attack. I don't think 13 is enough to hit you, though. So it's gonna grab a hold. It's gonna grab a hold of one of your armored sections as you hear the gnawing of teeth against a metal plate.
Gotcha. So while it's doing that, I'm going to swing with my foot for bludgeoning damage. Is that enough to hit?
It is not. It is successfully once again going to dodge your incoming swing. So once again, this creature has managed to avoid taking your hit as it realizes that it's not causing you harm where it's currently biting you and attempts to bite a different part of you.
Your crotch.
It now finds a gap in your armor right around the back of your knee and just tries to rip that out.
You lose your penis in this game too.
No. I need a strength saving throw
No,
from you,
second
Hyperion.
penis.
No!
Not again. Oh, we're still trying to get
Okay,
that back.
Hyperion. Hyperion, you are ripped to the ground as the back of your leg is taken out for 10 points of piercing damage. You fall prone.
Dude, I think you're fighting a dire wolf. Run away! In the words of Holy Grail, get the fuck out.
I think you're fighting a dire wolf. Get the fuck out of there.
Do you have any food on you?
Yeah, the carcass.
Oh, thank you, like throw and distract the.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. No, I don't, because I'm.
Because he's undead and he doesn't eat.
On your team. We'll be right back. Don't hurt me.
I love the perpetual druid over there. I think you're fighting a dire wolf. You should run.
I'm gonna aim to hit it again with the flail. Son of a-
no! You brave and stupid sir. Oh. $10 points or 11 points. Once again, the creature is just easily sidestepping. Are you going to get up, by the way, or are you going to stay prone?
No, I'm gonna get up.
Okay. You use your movement to get up and then take a swing at this thing. Your swing is just easily avoided, as this creature, now kind of knowing what to do against you, is just going to once again just try to rip into you. This time, Hyperion, you managed to block its incoming attack with one of your metal plates, avoiding the gnash of teeth.
Let me ask, have you been rolling advantage with those last couple attacks? Or first and second attack? Or have you been nice?
I've been nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just, that's a tip for everybody when you're prone. That melee attacks get advantage, by the way. So if you knock somebody prone, it's good for your teammates before they get up.
Hunter, I do 6 bludgeoning damage. Wolf.
Okay. You conk this wolf in its like side in good shape, knocking it over a bit. It very quickly recovers from this, and you find that it has taken less damage than you would have liked.
Tell Nymeria you're sorry and move on.
Can I? Well, no, I only get one action. So.
You only get one action, but you have move. Yeah, no, you use your movement to get. No, yeah, you have. You still have movement and a bonus action if you can do anything with those.
I will jump away 3 squares here.
Now, I will tell you, because you've used your action, you can no longer disengage. This will give him an attack of opportunity on you.
I don't do that. I stay right where I am and let him do his thing.
Okay. You can still do what you were going to do. I'm just telling you, this will allow him to attack you for free once.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Seeing you now as a threat to his next meal and seeing that he is apparently winning this engagement, he's just going to attempt to grab you again. Does a 20 hit?
Nice one, Matt Mercer. Nice. Does a 40 hit you?
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, well, you're going to be prone again. I'm going to be nice and give you a chance to survive this, and I'll actually roll the damage instead of using the base value.
Yes, that's a thing too.
And I'm doing more damage. Fantastic.
Can I hear this?
Hyperion, you're going to feel the back of your other knee get actually ripped off as you fall unconscious.
Alright.
What that is going to entail is, well, you're out of combat. You've lost this fight. The wolf, seeing you now incapacitated, is going to start ripping at the carcass.
Good job!
What the fuck did you want me to do?
I love all of you. Thank God I fought rats, because I probably could have been GG'd from rats.
Hyperion.
3 of them, crits, 1 damage, 1 poison damage, well actually, yeah, poison damage apiece. It's 2, 4, 6. 12, about 3 or 4 attacks them all, I would have been dead. Give or take.
Hyperion, the following thing is going to happen to you in a moment. As you lie there, unconscious, be it from blood loss, pain, or exhaustion, your mind beginning to wander off. You're filled with the sounds of not only the tearing of flesh, but devious, demonic laughter. As your armor begins to take hold of your body. We'll get back to that. But Hyperion, in the meantime, would you please, as a DM roll, so in the advanced roller, hit the DM roll for me. Will you please roll me a d20?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay. Good to know. That is a secret for you and me. Inkara, you have made it back to the front gate of the village. It is worth noting that it is dusk at this point, so you can see the guards almost beginning to nod off.
I don't know why we split the party.
What would you like to do, Inkara?
Blame for doing it first.
I'm sorry, what?
You've made it to the gate. It is now dusk, and the guards seem to be falling asleep.
Oi! Wake up!
Oh, it's you, the big lady. What's up? What are you here for?
I downed an elk. My friend is watching it. I need assistance to drag it back.
Both of them kind of like look at each other, and then looking at you goes, "How far?"
Hunter, how far?
You are probably a kilometer and a half away from the village.
That does not fucking help me.
But it's a very specific measurement.
I don't know what that means either, so.
Thank God.
These are measurements
A
I
kilometer
didn't
and
do.
a half is about a mile.
I fell asleep in that class.
Thank you.
It's just under a mile.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I said kilometers.
Thank you for using good actual terms.
American.
Inkara will point in the direction that she came from. And she'll be like, about a mile that way.
I want to be a smartass, and they go, "A mile? What's a mile?"
Oh no.
They're like, okay. That's a long way. It's very late, you know. This better be a big elk.
It was the biggest one I could find.
As they look at each other and go, Tom, you can go with the cat lady. You hear the tuk 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 tuk, followed by the creaking of a gate that partially opens to allow Tim through.
This is one of the greatest parts of this game.
These two right here.
These two Monty Python Holy Grail fucks are some of our top favorites.
And Tim, the 5'6" guard holding a ash pipe, comes down to you. He goes, "Oh, you're taller in person, cat lady."
I know.
Well, lead the way.
Very well. I'll just start going.
I'm going to give you control of his token so you can bring him with you.
Yay! I have a prisoner.
Oh god.
And I will put a name on him so you remember this beeth Tim.
Please
This
don't
beeth
kill him.
Tim.
He's in the beginnings of a cool character as Aspen to me. Even though he was an asshole to me in the beginning, it was too funny.
They're both kind of. This be Tim, and Tim can come with you.
This is awesome.
Given how long it will take you to get back, I'm going to do the following thing. Hyperion, can you DM roll me 2 more d20s?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Those are our secrets. I will say this out loud, though. The hellish whispers of your damned armor grow ever louder. Louder now than even your own thoughts.
Make me into a boss battle for. Make me into a boss battle.
Please don't. I have 1 HP.
TPK.
It won't be a TPK because Brill will just be chilling with his ratsicle. He'll just never see you guys again.
I find both of them, and when I hit level, I think it's level 5, I'll just raise them as my own too.
You guys are mine now. Oh shit. Can you raise player characters? That's a tenuous bit of D&D ruling that I don't know.
Animate dead would be if they have mostly fleshy bits, they'd become zombies. If they're mostly skeletons, they'll become
Oh,
skeletons.
okay. So you don't get their stat block.
No, they just become. Unless
okay.
that's like a DM's thing. Yeah.
I feel like you would need like greater reanimation to get their stat block.
That's my thought for like long term is if. I think we talked about that a little. We can talk about more, but like if like instead of because you can res a certain amount, and then every day you have to do every 24 hours, whatever, you gotta do it again. But like if instead of raising like 2, 4, 6 people, you can make 1, and then maybe have it be doesn't have to
Powerful.
be smarter, but more powerful, yeah, or like a singular type unit instead of
less undead army, more undead thrall-esque.
right, and then maybe even at some point have it pull maybe this actual soul from the actual body and have it be like really good at fighting instead of just being like a mindless being.
We'll talk about that, but for the purposes of resurrecting them, they would at this point you could turn them into zombified versions of themselves, though they'd lose their traits. In Kara, after some meaningful time to make your way back, what you will return to is a couple of things.
Great.
You will return to a remaining carcass, which has had its back legs ripped off and dragged away, and in the process, its innards have sort of been spilled. Basically, the whole back half of this carcass is just ruined and missing pieces at this point.
Great.
There's a very bloodied and, as much as it can be looking, like very scarred looking bush. He's seen some shit. and you see a unconscious Hyperion lying in some foliage, his armor now irradiating a red aura.
I do not know what that means. Dave, don't. Please don't.
I have no control anymore. I'm dying.
I liked your character. I don't want him to die yet.
He lasted 2 seconds.
You
don't know
fought
why
a direwolf. You should have run away.
I told the direwolf. He's like 10 damage. I was like, oh god, that ain't regular. When he said lone wolf too, I was like, you don't need more than one with these fucks with us. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I mean,
crit for
a
fucking.
pack of direwolves versus a level 3. How cruel do you think I am?
Oh. Not very. Thank God my water pulse missed.
Tim goes, hey, is he all right?
I don't think so.
They have
I do not believe so.
So, Hyperion, Tim, the genius that he is going to walk over and put a hand on your armor.
Oh no.
Well, that's the end of Tim.
Not Tim!
You, and Kara, you watch as his skin shrivels and turns blue, and he kind of like sucks up like the moisture or something very vital to him has been absorbed, and this blue mist comes flying out of his mouth and eyes and into the armor. Hyperion, can you roll me 1 hit die?
Did you just save me?
Did you just save me?
I need a hit die from you, not a d20.
Bro, you just sacrificed Tim.
What's
This is what I imagine him looking
What's
like.
your hit die?
We did this before, but this
What is your
exactly what I
character's hit
imagined.
die?
Should be a d10, I think, as a paladin.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's exactly the kind of animation I was picturing, actually.
Yeah, and then as he gets pulled, his soul gets ripped out and is trying to swim away in the river of
So,
spirits.
okay, your GM rolled that to me, but he rolled a d10, he got the full 10. Hyperion, you feel this surge of energy as you're revived with 7 HP.
Damn it, no.
As Hyperion is just like shot upright from this incursion of energy, Tim crumples to the ground.
Son of a bitch!
God damn it. He wasn't supposed to do that.
What did you do, you buffoon?
I did not do anything. He gave his life to me. Knowingly or unknowingly, he did so.
You had one job and you could not even do that?
Did you not see me dying around?
Every time he dies,
How much
just
does it
slam
take
somebody's
to watch
face into his arm.
practice?
Fine. Next time you watch the carcass, we'll see if your bear friend comes back.
Thank God.
What are we supposed to tell the village now?
Go find some.
What the fuck does that mean? Go find something else.
Hyperion, by the way,
Not be replaced.
Hyperion, I have a secret DM for you that I do not want you to share with anyone.
Do not shoot Kennedy. Even if she chops your fingers off.
She's mean tonight too. Like that's an option.
You're telling me. Today's just filled with me, ladies. I'm waiting for my
Hey!
end.
Please do continue your character conversation and decide what you want to do next as I type this out.
kill this fucking character, please. What the?
Well, let's lug what's left of the deer back to the town. And we'll give it to Tim's family.
Luckily, the direwolf seems to have stripped enough of the flesh that you two are now capable of moving what's left of the carcass. Although in the condition that it's in, it will slowly slop apart as you drag it, which is both disturbing and disgusting.
Lovely.
I know, baby. Oh. Want a treaty?
I hate you. What did you get attacked by that did this damage?
A very large wolf, and I died protected. Protect.
Well, good. Now we have a story then. You died protecting. Yoy, yoy. I do not know how you are a paladin. You suck at.
Wow. Talking a lot of shit for someone in smiting distance.
Last I checked, I was not the only one to passings.
As you two argue, each of you grabbing a hold of a leg and dragging what's left of the corpse off toward the village.
So, our story is this, okay? I took Tim. We approached the carcass. You have enough bite wounds in your fucking armor to make it sense. There was a
FYI.
pack of large wolves that came across the carcass. We tried to help and assist. Tim died and was dragged away as we were able. That is the story.
I'm telling them that you helped him.
Tim died and he was dragged away.
Do you have a better idea? Oh, no. The strange paladin man had a fucking weird armor that absorbed him and turned him to dust. Would you rather say that?
Officers, I've had a doozy of a day.
Tim died.
You believe
I
these
reckon-
kids have just been killing themselves all
Oh.
over my property?
My George R. R. Martin.
Kara is just gonna look straight towards the village and be like, what the fuck are we going to tell Tom?
What's that? You found a character that you love? Time to kill him.
Fuck.
It was too early for Hyperion to die.
It's true.
I don't know.
Why did Tim have to die?
Well, Blinded and Kara have to take Tim with her to the sacrificial mission. I'm gonna have you guys progress. All right, Baril. While all that bullshit is going down, thus far you have produced a ratsicle and a small portion of berries of unknown edibility. Would you like to continue foraging or try something else?
Yes, I will keep looking because I'll keep foraging. I'll head back towards them, I guess, while foraging
Okay.
in that direction.
Can you roll me a quick survival check?
I can. My wander does give me, I think, an additional help on my finding things.
I think you do have advantage on this. Let's do advantage on the survival check. It's more just like the higher this roll is, the will to determine what it is I'm gonna come across. Yeah.
Okay. Well, close. 2 to 20 plus 2. Survival, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, 16.
16. Okay. Brill, on your kind of last leg of finding anything edible to humans in particular, you get mildly lucky. and you stumble across this prickly shrub that you recognize, as it bears a reasonable quantity of dark blue fruit.
Blueberries. Take the whole fucking bush. No.
Just gonna pick as much as you can carry. Fantastic.
Planted
Once
right
again,
in the middle of the village.
I'll have a D4.
Okay. Alright, D4. Just roll this. Oh, thank God.
You find an enormous quantity. 4 pounds of blueberries.
Fuck yeah, holy shit. It's actually really good.
Damn.
Phenomenal. I am very happy with this.
This will probably satisfy Brill as a reasonable offering. Like this is a reasonable number of blueberries.
So I got 5 pounds of blueberry, or berries in general. 4 pounds of
4 now.
blueberries. 1 pound of something I don't know what the fuck. And someone else is testing it. And my ratsicle. When it seems like it's defrosting too much, I'll freeze it again.
At some point, Brill is like, humans like berries. I don't know if humans like rat. Ratsicle is snacksicle.
It's nice.
I love
nice on a
that.
hot day. Oh my god, I gotta put this in the notes. Perfect for a hot day.
That's the title for the video. Ratsicle is.
Ratsicle. Alright, so we're gonna do...
Brill, as you start making your way back toward the gate, having been satisfied, carrying this big bushel of berry harvest behind you, I'm gonna say that you get there a little bit before them, and with your perception through this open field as you're kind of looking for your compatriots, you see them crest the woods line, dragging what's left of a deer carcass, or an elk carcass, I should say. That was there.
you guys found something good?
Yes.
The two of you, beaten and battered as you are, going to see this little lizard friend who you embarked away from recently with a big basket of blueberries. Like, oh, look at you.
And my ratsicle.
Yes, right, yes, and the ratsicle that I'm imagining he's holding by the stiff tail at this point. It's like it's the stick.
It's the only piece that isn't actually fully frozen.
Well, you would need it to be fully frozen, so it would be
that's true.
stiff, right?
That's true.
It's just the straightest bit.
Okay. Oh! How much does this rat weigh? Oh, they're giant rats. They're probably pretty big. They're like
Let me see how much
small
giant rats tend to weigh. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Oh my god. You're strong as shit.
I was gonna say, I think they're decently big. They're kind of like Skyrim rats. I think sometimes the what do they call those things? The
They're skeevers.
skeevers, right? I almost said skaven, but that's
You're handling. You're like barbelling like a 60-pound rat.
No, it's not 60 pounds. So the monster manual doesn't call out weight like that, but extrapolating size from like a regular rat, this is probably a 20-pound rat.
yeah.
Damn.
That is still absurd.
So he's essentially holding a 20-pound dumbbell up, which is it's just a reasonable feat.
By the tail?
Sure, I mean you can hold a dumbbell by the bottom of it.
I mean, he is a wanderer and outlander, so he's probably used to stuff like this.
Alright.
It's not an unreasonable feat of strength.
Yeah.
Although it will look pretty funny given that he's not that big and he's holding a massive rat.
Yeah. I'm the kind of person that doesn't go to the gym. I just do like random fucking work in them when they're flipping ties and fucking moving logs and shit. Not the gym work, it's the natural strength. Like a barbarian type strength. But I'm not that beefy. I'm just a lizard guy. I know
So
how
does
to
Inkara,
balance
I
out.
really want to comment on the fact that he's holding this massive rouse.
Little do you know it's background magic. It's not really.
That is a very good find. Where did you get it?
From a hole in the ground.
Could we? Are there more inside of ground?
As they got away.
That is quite unfortunate.
Oh fuck, now I'm also thinking those giant rats did more than 1 damage. So anyway, keep going. I'd probably be dead in 1.5 attacks. I wasn't thinking. Alright.
Little 12 AC having ass could have been mauled by rats.
Just running away and casting frost. Slow down, you fuck. Is that done, Cora?
I guess at this point, we're just going to say you guys arrive at the gate together unless anyone else wants to comment on each other's finds.
Do you
It
guys
is
wanna
also
keep
worth noting
going?
for that purpose, Inkara and Hyperion, although the rouse that he's holding, the ratsicle, is impressive, he also does have that large bushel or two of blueberries, as well as some unidentified, maybe partially edible looking red ones.
Yeah, actually, I'll ask Ankara if she knows what these are.
Let me see. I should be able to investigate at advantage, right?
Sure, that's a fine way to go about this. I was going to have you roll a history check, but that works too.
Please. Character sheet, I beg. Fuck you. Could also be nature.
Yeah, that's survival, survival, yeah, I don't know. Nature too, yeah. Could be a lot of things depending.
There's a lot of ways to go about this. You can tell me which of your skills you would like to use here.
I'm gonna do nature, because I have advantage. Well, I'm proficient.
Let's see it.
And then I roll at advantage because it's forest.
That's not exactly how that works, but in this case, sure.
All right.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing something with that with Tazzle, because I'm a forest ranger. We always forgot to.
That's true. We haven't gotten around to it.
It's kind of like their thing.
Oh, dear.
Druids are like coast druids.
All right. Well, with a 14, Inkara, you don't identify the exact there berry that he has seemed to find. But what you do is you kind of like get a sample by not tasting, but like kind of feeling the skin of it, peeling one open to look at it, squishing one. And one of the times you squish it, you go, ow, and it pricks your finger, and you see there's these big sharp seeds in the middle.
Well, I am not sure if they are poisonous or not.
But they won't be pleasant to eat.
She takes 1 damage and goes down. Fuck.
I die. Freaking. But they have very sharp spines for seeds. Make sure you tell the villagers that they must be very careful when eating these, or that they need to at least pick them out before eating.
Agreed. Alrighty. Good to know, good to know.
With that covered, you guys make your way back to the gate. Now, at this point, it's not just dusk, it is almost properly dark. It can only be seen thereof by the torches lit on each individual stand. Inkara, you are accosted by Tom.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, oi! Cut! Where the fuck is Tim?
You got fucking bleeped out. Oh my god. My headset
fuck.
glitched out, so it sounded like, hey, cunt!
Like,
I heard the cut and then the bleep.
I'm gonna make that canon now because he's concerned. Oi, where's Tim?
Tim's been eaten.
What?
Tom,
What? I'm
Tom?
gonna say what too.
Tom, I'm going to need you to come down. I have some terrible news about your friend that I must disclose to you. And I would
Please.
rather it happen face to face instead of you 10 feet up. This is much more delicate. The noise.
Because he doesn't take care to open the. He slams it up. He goes, "Too buddy."
Inkara will remove her hood from her ears and put her hands together in like a praying motion for her peoples. And she'll be like, I am so sorry. Your friend... Well, we went to collect the carcass that we have here. And Tim and I... we approached in on a scene. My friend here was being attacked by large wolves. And Tim, ever the brave man that he was. And her eyes are gonna glisten, like she's gonna make her eyes glisten. She's gonna be like, Tim, the ever brave man that he was. We went to help my friend. And we protected the carcass and my friend here. But Tim... he did not make it. And they dragged away.
Inkara, with your beautiful and convincing speech, I need a deception check.
Fuck!
I want an insight check for myself.
God damn.
Yeah, Brill, you can do an insight on that. Inkara, I need you to deceive.
The funsies.
Sometimes I hate roll 20.
Yeah, I have shit.
Right click on your token. I don't know if you can do this. Can you right click on your token and open character? Is that a thing you can
What? I didn't know that was a thing. Thanks
Did it
for
work?
knowing. It still says it's loading.
Open character, that thing? Oh, I
Yeah.
have mine open, yeah.
But it saves a lot of time.
Yeah, and you can click on all your stuff in there.
I'm rolling. 12. Nope, that's his. Fuck.
That's his, yeah.
I got 2 frostbites. Why do I have 2 frostbites?
We gotta see your deception check before we know if 12 is enough.
12.
Oh, it's exactly enough. Okay, so you definitely have your suspicions that she's not telling the truth.
Oh.
You're like, that seems a little fishy. Unfortunately,
You lying feline.
the town guard only has 10 charisma, so
Yes!
I only had 10 fucking... Yeah, I had 10 wisdom.
so he takes a moment to think about it,
I have 11.
and then he seems suspicious at first, and then he looks at you, and you can see he's like this little like man tear, like the one he doesn't want to let go, but the big welled up eye glob of water runs down his face. He goes, Tim hated wolves.
Oh,
He said so. But you know what? He was brave in his last moments, and he saved our lives.
Girls just be like,
And
what
this
wolf
carcass.
was this?
A very large ones. I do believe them to be direwolves.
Why would any of you fight such things?
His
We
Brill
wanted to protect the carcass for the village.
Brill's so mad. It's like, why would you do that?
Oh my god.
And if it wasn't for Tim, none of us would be here.
this is true.
You don't fight things
Hyperion
bigger
says
than
this is
this
true.
race.
Like,
one on
it's
one.
not a lie.
It's not.
It is omission.
In fact, it is.
Good job, babe. Sprinkle truths. Hyperion's armor just begins to talk. I'm still here.
Oh no!
Brill looks over and just goes, Tim, I'll get you out.
I just want to give some perspective
Actually,
on just so you're aware, because we didn't really talk about it too much. Hyperion, do you want to know how big the wolf? I say wolf, the dire wolf was that you did combat with.
That's what I'm trying to say.
How
Can you
much health?
please
You
explain
mean
to
how
him?
much health?
This fucking thing.
This will have been an 800-pound wolf.
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
Why the fuck did I try and fight that fucking?
This is like a Game of Thrones wolf.
Yes,
Oh,
there's a reason they
nightmare.
call them dire wolves.
So this creature will have been like 9 feet long.
9 feet. It's rideable. Wait,
Yes,
let me go
actually,
back.
Like, I would say it might even be a little bigger than, at least a bit bigger than even Nightmare.
It might even be bigger than that. It might even be bigger than that. Yeah, but yeah, they are technically rideable if you can tame one.
Sweet.
Because Ghost was a dire wolf, but he was just kind of like the runt. He was small, very small.
So yes,
Yeah, no,
this wolf was not only bigger than the elk, but several times bigger than you with your armor.
Yeah.
You hit him with all your force in his rib cage with your weapon, and he shrugged it off and proceeded to kill you.
I wanted to see if I could do it. If that was how I got a cool weapon.
It is not.
Wait, can the cool weapon be Tim, and Tim is just a part of his armor, and now he's his conscience? And he just
Oh my god,
talks.
Tim
He
shit
just
talks you the
fucking-
whole time in the
He
voice?
talks to
Fucking
fucking-
do it! Please. Have Tim be a lifelong thing and bother him.
Did I hit the nail on the head? Is that what just happened?
No.
Or put him in a weapon. I'll do it. I will do it with wizardly magics.
At this point, the very upset Tom goes, "Well, you brought back enough food for everyone minus one."
Oh no! Nope, I'll be the +1 and I eat a bear.
As
Oh,
then he
no,
goes,
Brill, hold up your rat and be like, yes, look at what I got.
"Look at the rat."
It's defrosting fairly well. You might be able to eat it soon. And I'll give him the big the big bag of berries. Or I'll help. I'll carry it.
Brill is just like, the elk is nice, but look at what I got.
Hey, the rat. So you guys have succeeded in dragging back. If we talk about yields from a carcass, maybe a usable 100 pounds of elk meat.
Oh, that's not bad.
We got some bones and stuff in there. You never know.
It's not bad.
You guys gotta use those bones because I can use them for things too. By the way, this is the other thing I wanted to.
Antlers.
So the creature probably would have had a usable like 350-ish. It would have been less than half its body weight would have been usable meat. You have about 100 left. It's not torn or wolf salivated or dragged through the dirt.
Hey, we tried.
Indeed.
So that's a considerable amount. And then plus if you look at the yield on a rat, there's probably like 8 pounds of usable rat meat there.
Fuck yeah. That's not too bad.
Plus several pounds of berries, and then Kara brought back a couple pounds of potato. It's a reasonable amount of food. It will go around.
Goody goody.
So Tom's going to let you guys into the village. At which point, a gentleman who was over here tending to a horse stable will come over, and he goes, "Hi, you can leave the carcass right here. We'll tend to it ourselves." Also goes for the rat.
Is it pretty much defrosted?
It's like getting there at this point. Yeah.
Alright.
At this point, it's a limp rat.
Are you guys gonna cook this tonight?
I think we have to, yeah.
Alright. Sounds good. you go.
He's like, I look forward to it.
as he, yeah, as he, kind of
Tom goes,
licks his lips.
okay. They'll take care of it, and they'll drag it off to what looks to be like a food prep station over yonder.
Slam it down, the ice just shatters off of it. Kills the guy next to it.
Tom goes, the village elder will have to talk to you about your sleeping arrangements. I gotta go back to my post.
Stay strong, Tom. Stay strong.
Don't let the dire wolves
As you guys walk in, you see this bustling town village thing that is within the walls. Bigger than it seemed from the outside. And a gentleman who looks much more, we'll say, refined than all of the other villagers, although seemingly a little more downtrodden nonetheless, will meet you roughly in the town square.
We've met him before.
And he will look at the three of you and goes, "Oh, you're back." There's the coming and going of many of people here. A large central fire seems to be less for actual usage and more for hanging out and a meeting place, as it were, lighting in the center of town. And several smaller ones provide lighting in other places. The main cooking fire appears to be over by the provisions tent that you left the deer, or elk, rather, I should say, at. People seem to be either chatting or doing their jobs. Lots of men and women seem to be in pairs. There's the sound of a loud waterfall off in the distance and the flowing of a river and the chatter of a busy human village.
Great. I will get breakfast, I guess, and begin eating. Start the day off. And see if there is a lone person nearby that looks good for targeting conversation.
Getting breakfast, I'm assuming you entail going to the provisions tent and asking what is available, as it were.
Sure.
Well, that'll bring you to roughly this spot, as the guy seems to be preparing portions of the elk. He offers you exactly two options. Like you got two breakfast items this morning: rat jerky and smoked elk.
Yeah, I'll take the elk, please.
Suit yourself. You're handed a small-ish portion, say maybe a quarter pound of smoked elk.
May I ask you a few questions?
All right, you can try.
What happened to you all? How did you get here?
Not so sure I understand the question, Catwoman.
I mean, you are all here, no?
Sure.
What happened to your previous village to end up here?
Again, not so sure I understand the question, Catwoman.
Did you not come from a previous village?
No, ma'am. Born and raised in here. It's all I've ever known. This provision stand.
I see. Because your leader, your chief, says that you all came from another village that fell on hard times and came here.
Well, that's a strange topic. You sure he said that? Because I don't have any memory of such a thing. I know for a fact my pappy raised this provision stand up with his own hands, and I've run it since he passed.
But you are all under way of construction. You could not have been here for that long.
Harder than you think, class. I mean, the wall took a lot of doing, and yeah, I don't know why the builder team hasn't made more progress, but there's only so much they can do in a day.
Interesting. I see. Thank you for kindness in answering my question.
Right, sure thing.
And she'll just start walking off to the center of town
Okay.
again.
Okay. Let's look at Brill. You are the next to emerge from your tent. As you start your day off, what is Brill's wish / intentions?
Alright, so I'll get up, come out of my wonderful tent. That was oh so nice. And, I'll head out to the center of town, across the bridge, and eat up before heading out to look for that. Or I might ask people. I think I already did ask people about any unique places that we could go to around here.
Fair enough. So you make your way back across the bridge you came from last night to a bustling town center. And among the various things that you see that Ankara noticed as well and here, there will also be said Catwoman skulking about in town center. You'll get here right as she goes to talk to the provisions master, chronologically.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll grab them. So after, I mean, I guess probably right about after she's finished talking and goes to walk toward town center, you're going to come to get your own stuff. Well, as you, if you walk up to the provision master, you'll get a similar question and be like, "Aye, lizard folk, what can I do for you?"
Do you guys have any old, unique places around here?
I suppose depends what you mean, eh?
Like maybe abandoned libraries, temples, crypts, things, anything like that.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know so much things. We don't have much use for books in our day-to-day life. You're no library in the village. In temples, well, we worship upon our own homes and our own little ways. We haven't had a centralized temple built yet.
Alright.
Closest thing to a dusty old place you'll find is the unused cemetery, I suppose.
Yes, just as good. Or is that right outside or ways away?
Oh, ways down river to the south.
Alrighty. Appreciate that. I might visit it.
I nestled up against the crest of a cliff, shaded, spooky and dank, overgrown by now, I'm sure. Not sure what you'd want with a place like that, but the closest thing to an abandoned place around here.
Alrighty.
Don't be disturbing the dead, though. People don't take kindly to their families being touched.
Oh no. I wouldn't.
Especially
I would never.
I would dream of it. As so they got like berries and stuff over here. What else? What do they got for breakfast?
This guy seems to be responsible largely for portioning out most of the food for the village, other than what people provision for themselves. So at the moment, he's offering small sections of the meat you brought back. He also has made some things out of the berries. There's a couple of ones that were left just freshly picked, but he seemed to make some things that will last a little bit longer. Some more shelf stable jams and things that could be sealed and jarred and whatnot.
Alrighty, I'll grab one of
He's
the
only
convenient.
partially through this process, of course, because it's early morning, but that seems to be what he's doing with most of it.
Okay, if any of those berry things are done, I'll take one of those.
Ah, you want a spot of blueberry jam then, eh? Can do, lizard man.
I've got my.
I can be here in a little while.
That's the cow.
And this item is obviously less than a pound, right?
Oh yeah, the blueberry jam. Yeah, he gave you like one serving of blueberry jam. It's not much at all.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I'll take the container that it's in, and I'll put it
Just
over
a small wooden, it's a small wooden, like bowl of sorts.
Alrighty.
He offers you a very dried hardtack-esque bread to spread it on.
Ah. Nice, nice. Alright. So, when he hands me that, as I turn around to go, I'm gonna say thank you, and as I turn around to go walk towards Ankara, I will put both items above my staff, and they will float there.
Okay.
Flex, but okay.
So you have a piece of hardtack bread and a small bowl of blueberry jam floating on top of your staff.
Yeah, I'll make the bowl kind of just like float there, and I'll make it slowly just spin in place as it's floating up, and then I'll have the bread just kind of go around like a circle around it. For a while.
Well, playing with his food as he does, he goes ahead and does that. You'll walk back up to the town center with this strange staff. And Hyperion, at this point, you feel like you've been tortured enough, and you go to exit your tent.
Alright. I roll another survival check. Go fight.
What I'll have you say, Hyperion, is as soon as you go to move, you immediately, just outside your tent, you're, hey, stranger.
Ah, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Love this guy.
What fucking guy?
Hey, stranger.
If you look off to your left, there's a man standing kind of in the shadow under a tree.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah. He
He just
appears in
played
all
the music.
universes, Pokemon and 5e.
He is the merchant of convenience.
Oh shit.
The merchant of convenience.
I travel all the realms, stranger.
The convenient merchants of convenience.
Yeah, merchant of convenience. He is. He shows up at random. Oh my god.
Hey, stranger. You look like you could use some new equipment.
Indeed I could.
What are you
Do
buying,
have-
stranger?
Well, do you have any new?
What are you buying?
Some new armor.
Armor, no. Too heavy, too big.
Maybe some new weapons.
Weapons, aye. And he unfurls his coat to reveal a large selection thereof new weapons.
No shit.
The coat will extend unnaturally far, as will his arm, and it's just this like sheet of various bullshit. There are clubs and daggers and axes and maces. There's a short bow. There's even a halberd in there. So
Holy shit. That'd be a nice thing to fucking swing.
Well, hang on. I gotta check to see if I even. I don't know what a halberd has.
you don't know what?
Halibert has.
Like for its use. I gotta
A couple things. There's a couple things. It has reach as a statistic, which means you can hit from 10 feet away instead of 5.
Gotcha.
It is also a heavy weapon, which means creatures that are small will have disadvantage using it. So if like a goblin steals your weapon, then they can't really use it.
Gotcha. I'm gonna ask the this what I'm assuming to be if it has any souls for sale.
Oh, taboo topic. But yes, what kind?
What kind?
Taboo.
Evil humanoid type. Be
Evil humanoid. Very specific. He will unfurl the other side of his coat, and you see these little glass phylacteries, which every once in a while you swear, as if it were putty, the glass flexes in this like face with hands pops out of it before being retracted back in.
That's absolutely terrifying. How much for?
Which I'm interested in. We have a common thief, the soul of a bandit leader, felled by his own men. And my personal favorite, the soul of a great dictator.
I mean, I'll go with like the thief and the bandit. That sounds fine.
Both. The soul of a common thief, I will require 500 gold pieces.
I don't think you have that.
For the greater, more potent soul, 1,000.
I see. So we're gonna look over that halberd now.
I help. Yes. Remind me, Hyperion, you're proficient with exclusively one type of weapon, that being flails, or multiple?
Anything melee. So martial melee.
You have martial proficiency. Fantastic. So yes, you actually can very efficiently wield a halberd.
Oh, but
It's a two-handed exclusive. Yes, you'll have to give up your shield while wielding it.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
Harry.
Yep, I need to build.
He offers you, as he sees you less interested in the halberd, he goes, you're a man of fine tastes. How about this? And he rolls down an impossible extra flap over the top of the common weapons, revealing a selection thereof particularly special grade weapons. One of which is a battle axe that seems to have a sort of rune carved on the blade.
Does it say from Jerry McAllister on it? Owned by Jerry McAllister.
How much for the battle axe?
Oh, this one here.
Indeed, that one.
We'll have to pay. How interested are you?
What?
How interested are you?
Not that interested.
I could
But-
part with it for 150.
Less interested.
What are you willing to pay?
I could do 110.
110 gold. It's a deal.
Okay. 110 it is.
All right, Hyperion. You will be granted this battle axe.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry. Be careful with it now. As he kind of senses that your coin purse is now empty, He seems to disappear from sight.
That was creepy. But yay, new toy.
Hyperion, you're left with this newfound battle axe of unknown power.
Well, cool. Can I roll an insight check to see what power this might have?
That would not be an insight check. You are not the type of person who could identify a magic item.
Ah, shit. Okay.
You would have to gain that knowledge by finding a wizard or mage who could identify it, or by trying it out and figuring it out.
I must find Brill. Well, okay, cool.
We forgot about the bush. He's like, I have a new toy.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, to the bush.
God damn it.
Again, you do not know how to find your way back to the bush, especially not after a night of torture. And an 11 thereafter, you will unfortunately find being still there insufficient. Your tracking skills and your memory do not serve you well. As you make your way to the entrance to the town and begin to look around, it becomes immediately clear to you that the woods all start blending in with one another, and you're not quite sure what the first direction to go in would be, or how far.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
You would require some additional assistance to make your way back to the bush, if at all. Or sheer luck.
Well, I will try to reunite with the rest of my party.
Ah, I see. So you will have jogged past them on the way out here, making your way back to the two of them now. And Kara and Brill, we'll circle back to you two. At this point, you two have met up in town square and have been, I'm going to assume, met up for a few moments as Hyperion was doing his shopping. So what are Inkara and Brill going to talk about in the meantime until Hyperion shows up?
Sensing Brill is behind, or next to her at least, she will get closer and try to whisper, "Place. It is very odd."
What, you are?
No, not me.
Sorry.
This place.
I think I agree,
This-
but
This camp.
this camp or the guy that leads it?
All of it. He told us yesterday that unfortunate things happened to the late village and they had to come here. But while talking to the man handing out the food, he said he grew up here all of his life. Also, no progress seems to be able to be made for
Like,
building countries.
like it all?
Slowly, but almost stagnant.
I think we should ask Tom.
We can talk to Tom,
Since they've been
see
up
what
there,
he
maybe they
says.
might have seen a pattern of some sorts with somebody that might. Well, I know most people probably do their daily routines, but somebody might be doing something that isn't part of their normal job.
It is also very odd that it appears that the watch does not shift.
Okay, I don't think I have started anything. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I notice anything? Like, actually focus around here, like I'm actually giving a shit for once? Instead of just being
Are you
this
looking for
neutral,
anything
like,
in particular, or just like some semblance of magics you'll recognize?
yeah, magics I'll recognize. Maybe there's like some kind of necromantic effects or something that's.
Oh, we lost Sean. It looks like. Thank you for joining. Oh, never mind.
Joining. Bye.
Anyway, go back. Are you just looking for magics you might recognize, or?
Yeah. If I see any necromancy or anything like that in general, it might be like I guess probably like an afterlife-ish kind of deal, but.
Okay, so you're looking to see if you sense any sort of necrotic magics.
Yeah.
Okay, you can try that. Let's find out.
Oh.
Doubles. We got ourselves a 7, unfortunately.
Oh, my dice has a 20 on it. That's why I didn't really understand what the
Well,
fuck.
it always rolls 2 automatically unless you change that setting.
Oh, yeah.
So the first one. So if you'd been rolling at advantage, you would have gotten a nat 20. But unfortunately, you managed to roll a 7. So.
Damn it. Fucking game.
So, really, you do not detect any.
Can I check to see if he's like? Can I like see on his face that he's trying to do something, and then just the sheer disappointment?
I don't know. You could try. See if you can detect what he's trying to do. I mean, what means do you have of like understanding what it is he's doing? I guess
That green number is so attractive.
that green number is beautiful. It's the dopamine number.
It really is. 25. Not bad.
I need to change Sean's rolls to be.
What do you want me to use?
Probably perception, right?
Perception or charisma.
Well, it is the same thing.
Yeah, mine too.
It doesn't matter. It's a matter of how you want to go about this then.
Perception.
Okay. Perception. Go ahead and try it.
I'm attempting.
I forgot my other dice rolls behind my fucking advanced rollers, so half the time I don't see it.
God fucking damn it. The lag! It takes 20 fucking years!
Yeah.
Be quicker if I just got my dice!
Oh, your in-person dice? I know.
I'm getting my dice!
Well, you can't roll physical dice, and you have to send me a picture of the. There's no verifiable way to know what you do with the physical die.
Ah, you hacker! I'm just kidding. Fudge roller. That was actually a thing in Critical Role. One of the guys that started playing with him was a sorcerer. It was the original, like, 15 years ago. And, that guy was, like, on bad drugs and everything. But he would fudge numbers to the point where Sam Riegel had to keep watching him.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he ended up being, like, just so bad.
How did he? I'm so confused.
Who?
I'm like, how did he see your chat in the Sunday group before I added him to the Sunday group? There's some fuckery going on here.
Oh, I added him to the.
Josh said he added him to the Sunday group.
I should bring a key. Don't get locked out. Okay, good. Well,
And my roll 20. Nice.
You can
This
add
is
him. You as a member of the Discord can add him to the chat. You can't assign him roles, and without being assigned the role, this chat is supposed to be locked out.
Ow.
I got fucking 12 there.
So
I got my.
there's just some Discord permission fuckery going on.
Gotcha.
All right, you got a 12. You can't really perceive what it is that Brill is trying to do here. Though you will perceive his minor moment of disappointment as he doesn't sense anything he was trying to look for.
And Kara will lean over and be like, "Why are you upset?"
I can't really sense what I hoped.
Which is?
I'm trying to find if these guys are stuck in a loop or something. If there was some kind of necromantic effects around here.
I can check to see if there is any magic nearby.
I mean, you can try too. I just tried, at least. Well, I tried focusing on necromancy. So yeah, you can give that a try if you're proficient in that skill set.
So I'm gonna use detect magic.
Okay. On what?
It's a radius of 30 feet.
Oh yeah, it detects all sorts of magic. Yeah,
Oh yes.
that's right. It's that spell. Yeah. So people, items.
So this does use a spell slot, just so you're aware. So you can
Correct.
record that.
How long does it last? We can walk around the place a little
10
bit.
minutes.
I don't think it is it. Oh, is it a 10-minute aura?
Very late.
I have to
already.
do concentration.
Via concentration.
So it is good for non-combat situations. Sometimes.
Yeah, so you got a 30-foot aura around you for 10 minutes.
Yeah, some people will do it if they want to spend the slot in like a store to see if anything's magical.
You can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense any magic in this way, you can use your action to see an aura around it, any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you can learn its school of magic if it has a specific school.
True.
Okay.
Some things can make sense.
Okay. So you lose a first level spell slot for this, but you are now detecting magic in a radius around you. At the moment, you do not sense anything.
Except for probably my stuff.
At the moment, well, I'll say this, right? At the moment, the only thing that appears, two things appear on your radar, I'll call it. Brill is glowing like a freaking Christmas tree. And at this point, particularly in a black haze that you associate with necrotic magic. But he is obviously a creature of immense magics. You sense also something that is now walking up behind you, that being Hyperion. Hyperion's body glows faintly in a very light yellow sparkle that you see normally of like holy type users, clerics, and some paladins, as they were. But his armor is burning red. And this axe he seems to be carrying has a faint misty blue haze to it. But among the village and its people at the moment in a 30-foot radius, you sense nothing.
Besides the two of you, I sense nothing. But if I were to walk around, I should hopefully be able to find something.
Alright. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Which direction would like me to go?
Let's go south for a few minutes and then head back up north.
Okay. This, I will say, roughly about 10 minutes time I will have for this spell.
Alright.
So we must use it quickly and wisely.
We should definitely, unless you want, actually, we should probably go north first. See if we notice anything with the where that lead guy is from. See if he has anything on him, and then we head back towards Tom, the entrance.
And Kara, are you going to comment at all on the axe that Hyperion has produced? Because now that you have sensed magic coming from it.
So she will be like, that is new.
It is. I bought it off a shitty guy. He was just sitting outside my tent.
It has magical properties to it.
It does.
Indeed.
What kind?
I am not quite sure. I am unfamiliar with this type of magic. Hunter, am I unfamiliar with this magic?
It doesn't fall under a particular school.
It is unique. As
You would-
are
you would-
you.
The best you would be able to say is it is a weak magic.
You in itself are more strange than the axe.
And as she
You
says
have
this,
a holiness about you, and yet your armor is quite evil.
Hmm.
It concerns me.
as she says this,
No
I'm
one
gonna
worries.
take my staff, and I'm gonna kind of wiggle it into the ground so it stands on its own.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take the bread off from floating, and I'm gonna. Is the jar? Oh, it's like a bowl, so it's not even covered. It's just
It's a
floating.
bowl, yeah. It's
Yeah,
not covered.
So as she does this, I'm gonna plant that, take the bread, break a piece off, and then as it's slowly spinning, I'm gonna put the bread in the jam and kind of get some on it as it's kind of scraping around.
Jesus Christ.
Like you do with something when you're like scooping like or garlic and herbs, the fucking
The hummus, yeah.
yeah. And then eating
So-
it while she's talking. I'm listening.
Scooping hardtack into this little bowl of jam and and a move that would be called fucking around in any other context.
Yeah, she's like, you're strange, and all of a sudden I'm like fucking with this bread, playing with the food.
On his floating little staff. Hyperion, do you have anything to comment on the insult?
The evil armor insult?
Not so much it says you are strange and your armor is strange.
Okay. I have nothing to say really about the statement other than I am a little bit
He's cutting out an awful lot. Are you speaking to us at the moment?
Yes, I know I'm evil. We're good.
He
Oh, I
just
see.
says he's not gonna say much. He's like, yeah, it's bad. What of it? Okay.
Fair
People
enough.
do drugs. What of it?
What of it? What of it then? Inkara, are you maintaining your detect magic?
Yeah, I'll be saying this as I'm walking north.
Okay. Inkara, I need you to roll concentration.
Just flat D20.
It's a con check, actually. I've recently learned.
Hmm.
What?
Oh, yeah, con. you're
Every-
right, yep.
I've recently learned that concentration checks are supposed to be Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, I keep reading map. Yeah, crit roll those out all the time. I should have remembered that myself.
What is my con?
Probably, you know. I'm gonna say 1 to 2.
Probably +1, I would guess, yeah. Ah, fantastic. You succeed, and your detect magic remains active as you hear a familiar voice approaching with footsteps, and your magic sense is, I'm going to say, nearly overwhelmed The head of the village comes up quite close to the two of you. He goes, "Hello. I hope you all slept well. You look worse for wear, my armored friend."
I'm a little bit rough for wear, yes, but I am okay. And I have a new toy, but I did lose a great friend, so there's that.
I'm sorry to hear that. Our village has recently lost a member as well, I've heard. Always a sad time.
And he died trying to bring back.
Bro's gonna shake his head while he's eating his bread.
Tragic, truly tragic. What is it that you lot intend to do today?
Down to the graveyard.
Oh, jeez.
Why?
I don't know. I was looking for some cool ancient old places you guys might have to see, but apparently you guys don't have much. That's
There aren't many structures around here that I would consider ancient. Indeed.
temples and sorts, but crypts, who knows. I was looking for libraries and stuff too, but said you guys don't have that either. Unless you got some unique books
Books, you say?
or a place, yeah. Casting, like, you know, spellish themed in the arcanes.
So you're something of a wizard, eh?
I'm still eating my breakfast.
He's still scooping a hardtack into a bowl of jam. Right. Lizard folk, wizard. Fantastic. I think I can help you with such a book. However, I'll need something from you first. Books are hard to come by here, you see. In exchange for the book, I'd ask you and your compatriots if they'll join you to retrieve something for me. Would you be interested?
I very much will be.
There is a group of goblins in the forest, led by a hobgoblin leader. One of them possesses a scroll that I have interest in. I'd be willing to trade many things for that scroll, including such a book.
Alright. I'm very interested. I will do it. You guys want to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
And Kara, you haven't spoken out in a minute, or what do you want to say this time?
Sure. This sounds interesting enough.
Right. So you continue to be used to the village collective, and you will always have a home here. Is there something on my face, dear cat? Inkara, was it? You seem to be very intently focused on. Something in my teeth.
No, apologies. Your eyes are just very. I have never seen like it before. I was quite captivated by them.
Hunter,
Yes.
can Hyperion cast Divine Sense real quick without being noticed?
Probably not.
Yeah, Divine Sense is just a class feature of yours. Sure.
Awesome. And I would like to. I mean, I know it's a area of effects, but I would like to cast it on specifically the mayor.
You're focusing on the village leader then.
Yes.
Fantastic. You do not sense the strong presence of evil, nor the strong presence of good from this creature, or human, or whatever he be. You sense a fairly neutral, if perhaps slightly dark-leaning individual.
Alrighty.
You put it this way, right? He in and of himself, fairly neutral, not inherently evil.
Right. All right. I'm ready to go.
Inkara, you hear a brief, what almost sounds like whispering on the wind, and your focus on sense magic is shattered.
Interesting.
You just got dispelled. I don't fucking know. Who knows?
Quest gained. Defeat Goblin for scroll. Trade for book.
Trade for spell books.
The scroll we should not give to him. He is not trustworthy.
I will see what this scroll does. I will read it. Well, we'll see.
That will sort of diminish its value.
Right, I don't want to use it as a casted thing. I could copy it from my books, depending on what it is.
You guys want to do anything else in town before you embark on the quest to find the hobgoblin in possession of?
Yeah, we gotta check on Tom.
Fucking Tom and Tim.
Well, no, it's just Tom.
I know, I'm sad.
It's very sad. I write characters you love and then I kill them.
I was just saying, it's so great, like, almost Aspen level. Murdered!
Luckily, there's two of them.
Tom and Tim? It's like,
He will be
what was the other one?
referencing.
Tia, Tim and Tia?
Tim and
Tia.
Tom.
No, our Pokemon
No,
game.
there was some in the Pokemon game. There was Tia and Tim, I think. Yeah.
The bird people.
Yep.
Yeah. Tim likes Pidgeys, Tia likes P-Doves.
My fat fucking P-Dub. Can you train him to be lighter than this?
Hey, can I get all three of you, for an undisclosed reason, as you're walking up to the gate? I need a quick wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god. There it is.
Okay.
Oop, there it is.
Okay.
220 or 18 and a 20. Wow.
A dirty Twanky and a natural Twanky.
If you move your cursor, if you're ever wondering for some reason, move your cursor onto your roll numbers. It'll tell you what your roll was plus whatever, just in case.
It adds stuff up, yeah. Okay.
Watch me be the one to fucking.
I like the group roll things. They kind of mix and match.
The intrigue.
Yep,
Oh.
there it is. I told you.
Nice. Very nice. Hopefully my nat 20 helps that, but I don't think it
Alright.
will.
Told you it was gonna happen.
All right, for no reason, you guys can continue.
For no reason. It was a fun day. Blow your nat 20. Suck. Dick.
I didn't say you blew it. I'm just not disclosing what the reason for the roll was right now. You guys see a very unrested Tom standing in his usual post, facing out into the wilds.
Oh my god.
Go on, Brill.
You want me going first?
Go for it.
Sure. Okay.
Oi!
Oi! Cunt!
Oh, who you calling a cunt, you scaly little prick?
Oh. You are awake.
I am now. Fuck you.
Have you been up most of the night?
I didn't want to go back to my tent. It's too sad without Tim.
So he's up on top of the tower or the wall, right?
Yeah, well, it's a separate tower, sort of interlaced with the wall, but yes, he's up on the tower.
Okay, I'll put, if there's a little bit of my food left in the jam, I'll go over to him and I'll put it on top of the staff again and I'll lift the staff up so we can take it right off the floating staff. And be like,
Oh.
Alright, so he'll take this bowl of jam and whatever's left of the hardtack from you as he goes, oh, breakfast. I forgot to get breakfast.
Alright, this will hold you up for a little bit until you want to go.
Thank you, you scaly cunt.
You're welcome.
Tom, can I
Hi.
ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
What happened to your previous village?
What do you mean?
Well, this place seems new. And we were told that an attack happened on your previous village and that you had to move here. What happened?
I have no idea what you're talking about. The crazy, weird conspiracy theory. There's no such other village.
Interesting. How long have you been here for?
As long as I can remember.
Why do you not make progress in building then?
Who's to say we haven't made any progress? Look at this wall. You do this better.
Fair.
Takes a long time.
Hey, Tom,
Sure.
how old are you?
That's a very rude question. Why are you interested?
Maybe. Depends. Can you answer?
Aye. Let's see. And he starts counting on his fingers. 34.
Are you sure? This place seems odd.
It's the number that comes to mind, yeah? 34. Unless my parents are wrong, which I wouldn't doubt, eh?
Why do you have the wall?
Why do we have the wall? Why would we not have the fucking wall? Have you seen some of the things out there? Tim's dead.
Fair enough. Who takes your post after you leave?
Well, it's supposed to be a fellow Where the fuck did he go, actually? Well, there's me and Tim, and then there's these two fellows, both of whom are named Steve, which is paradoxical. We call one of them Steve H and one of them Steve T. ST and SH.
You guys all might need preparation H soon enough.
I see.
Okay, calm.
Maybe you should go find them and get rest, no?
Steve H was supposed to take my position last night, but the bastard probably sold me up here and he didn't come. He's like, oh, you doing a double? I'll just take the night off. That son of a bitch.
I agree. What an asshole. Can you give us a description of this dirty person? Or both of them?
Sure. They're average height, light skin, brown hair, typically wears leather armor with black iron straps, carries an ash spear.
So, in other words, you.
No. He's got brown hair. I've got chartreuse hair.
Is that not the same?
It is not. Chartreuse is a light green. Look. Oh, crap. It died. Well, I used to have chartreuse hair. Now it's a little bit brown.
Okay.
What the hell is happening here?
I do not know. Anyway, why don't you go find these thieves or whoever they are and get some rest?
I suppose I should. When I finish my breakfast.
We'll be going now.
Right then, I'll open the gate. As they pop the gate open for you and allow you to depart back into the wilds.
Hit Tom.
You see him get down from the tower and head off to find his replacement.
Don't touch dead people. Just don't do it. Ugh. As he turns around and starts walking away.
Jesus Christ.
Shaking his head.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
go.
As you guys make your way back out into the wild, having had a strange conversation with Tom. The world is out before you. Who wants to lead the way here? Slash, who wants to be the one to initiate the quest you are now on to find the scroll?
Oh shit, I forgot. Hyperion doesn't gain health back. Wow, it's it's not full health, and I realized he doesn't get it back.
Hyperion is going to just sort of kind of start to pet kind of Ankara's ears, to sort of tease him and just sort of like, I need help.
If you need help, that is not a way to do. I am no pet.
I have trifle. I lost my bush.
Why don't you just get another bush, Hyperion? Brill, he's lost it.
It won't be the same.
Fine. We will go in that general direction and then hopefully find the goblins on our way.
goblins and bushes.
Hyperion, as a throw you a bone here, do you want to ask Brill about your axe?
That's a good point. Sorry, I took a Tylenol PM and I'm slowly starting to lose it.
Nice.
Yeah, Bill, I bought this and I'm intrigued as Ankara here. Do you by chance know?
Brill's like, do I look like I know identify?
Yes. I know what you're looking for, but I didn't learn that one right away. I put that on the back burner. We had other people. But I will figure it out. That's
Sorry.
not a very high level, you know. That one won't take too long to learn.
I'm patient. Now about the bush.
We're going. It is southwest. Come on.
So I just start fucking leading them.
You would think by the drug tail from the blood trailed by the carcass you would be able to find your damn bush, but I guess not.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
It's a funny assumption.
Hunter, what is that?
If it's Faye, you gotta tell me.
I'm gonna tell you. It's not Faye.
Damn it.
Come on, dude. Jeff,
What is it though?
Out
Death.
of character. Out of character. I don't know what it is.
There is no out of character. It is death. Roll initiative for me as you guys are about to get attacked at their first opportunity.
Oh, great.
Are you fucking me?
Yes.
No, we all are.
By the way, if you go into your character sheet and actually roll initiative for me, it will auto add you to the turn order. So I'd appreciate it if you did that in the future.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like the spooky music.
Again,
Panic.
if you go onto your character sheet and roll into initiative, it will put you in the turn order.
Rolled!
Jesus, dial up rolls. So Hyperion, it's your turn, or are we going to skip you?
Well, no one's answered really.
So, if you guys want to go, you're first. Oh, I'm third. Holy fuck. Okay, well, depending on how things go, I do have something I could try to do that is line damage. So, yeah, I can have a possibility to hit a few people, I think, in a line.
Alright,
Think of it
so we
like-
think we're gonna try it.
Like Firebolt's Dragon Rage, I think.
If we are indeed thinking we're gonna try it, I'm gonna walk on over, attack the first one with an axe.
Make an exit. Okay. Hyperion, you find yourself swinging into this creature, though as you go to cut into it, it is not fleshy, it is more wood-like. And your axe does not pierce in the way you expect.
Gotcha.
Inkara, you're up.
Do you have a shield or not?
He does have a shield, but not when he's well. You can too. By the way, the one thing about a battle axe is you should know this, Hyperion. You can wield it with one hand, but because it's a versatile weapon, you could also choose to two-hand it if you needed more damage.
That's right.
That's interesting.
Yep, quarterstaffs can do the same thing.
Inkara, that makes it your turn. Hyperion has found himself unable to damage the first one he swung at.
I'm a backup.
We could have decided on Before I charge.
No, I'm a ranger.
Oh yeah. Good.
Where are you gonna back up to?
Oh, shit. It's not what I needed. I don't need a circle, I need a line. God.
80 feet. Just kidding. That's because he doubled.
I'm just gonna back up to this tree. I'm gonna make camp in this nice tree.
So you're just gonna stand here under this tree.
Nice job,
No.
Akira. Except I'm gonna actually move back one step. Am I?
Too bad you don't have Ray of Frost.
I'm gonna move here actually. Instead of going all the way to here, from here to here, I'm gonna go from here to here. That
So
should
be it.
And
Ow.
okay. So
Huh?
I'm gonna use Tasha's cauldron.
Tasha's Cauldron of Editing is a source book. You have to be more specific than that.
I know, it's true. I'm just gonna use her whole fucking book and throw it.
Throw the whole fucking book. Whack.
All the spells just start flying all over the place. A good fucking die 100.
Some
Tasha's
wild magic
caustic
bullshit.
brew. That's the one.
Tasha's Caustic Brew. That's a spell you have?
Yes.
Motherfucker, dude.
So I think I can post it into the thing. So I'm gonna try to see if I can post it in here.
Okay, so you have a 30-foot line originating from yourself.
Yes. I think I just rolled the hit.
A stream of acid emanates from you in a 30-foot line, 5-foot wide direction. Each creature in this line must make a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until the creature uses an action to scrape the acid off. A creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of its turn. Lovely. How long does this last? Up to a minute.
Concentration up to a minute, yeah.
Yeah. And this is your line?
Yeah.
So you'll hit 2 of them with it.
At least.
Need 2 dex saves.
And it's just that straight 5. Okay. Oh.
I got a pass and a fail.
So. Oh, okay.
So one of them will be covered in acid.
Yeah.
I'm going to denote that with this marker.
Ah, yes. That looks like that reminds me of a fireball, but that works too for now.
For now, it's the closest thing I could find.
Why are you saying 15?
Come on, Chloe.
What?
Where are you seeing 15?
12 plus 3.
It says 12 plus 1 on my screen.
I know what it says, and that's the first thing I announced, is that should have been a plus 3.
Oh, I see. Gotta go.
Okay, so they're starting their turn, so they're gonna take 2d4, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need you to roll me 2d4 so I know how much damage to take away before it's Hyperion's turn.
Okay.
We have time for one more turn cycle before we need to call it quits, so let's pop it up here. Hyperion, you can take your turn concurrently.
Good.
6 points of acid damage. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a considerable amount of this creature's health now departed. So what are you doing, Hyperion?
Reading.
Reading?
Okay.
Reading.
So
He's gonna cast a spell.
I'm gonna use Divine Smite on a Battle Axe swipe. So let's see if that hits.
Fuck. Yeah.
You succeed in missing your target with the battle axe swipe, which, good news for you, means you don't lose a spell slot to Divine Smite because it only goes off if you hit.
If you hit, yeah. So
Perfect.
you can, yeah. So you can announce it after if you want to use it or not.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. You, like, add the damage.
Yeah, device might you can call after because it only goes off if you hit anyway.
Yeah, it's one of those spells that are actually really nice.
Nice.
So, but you succeed in once again finding your axe less than effective against this creature. Though you will notice the wounds that you leave with this axe, though they are not deep enough to severely harm the creature, do not heal effectively. Instead, they are frostbitten.
Interesting.
You have a frosty axe. You have the God of War axe.
And Kara, that makes it your turn.
All right. And Kara, seeing that this creature here is weakened, is going to start aiming for that one.
Hey, see that spell you just cast? Fuck your spell.
I'm trying to make it faster.
Go ahead.
Is it not better to get rid of more of the...
Yes.
Oh!
Thank the gods, the old and the new.
Critical! Critical hit!
Alright, so I'm gonna cast for the final thing today. So I've used all three of my spell slots. Hail of Thorns. So I need a deck save from both of them, please.
Alright, so you crit on the arrow attack, just so you're aware. So you're going to get a d10 plus 10. And the arrow of thorns is its own thing.
Okay, so here's the Air of Thorns, which is 3. Ooh, 17.
17 piercing damage. Fantastic.
So,
And the thorns, I've got, well, the one you killed with the arrow failed, and the one that you didn't kill passed, so.
okay. So this one takes 1, and this one takes the full 20.
17 plus 3 is 20 points of piercing damage. So this one is going to take 1 point. All right, you sent an arrow straight through the head case of this creature that was covered in acid, and then patter the remains with thorns. As its cranium breaks open, you see bright yellow spores spread out onto the ground, which grow into 2 more.
We need to run.
This is a Hydra situation!
We need to run.
Worth noting, the two that grow from the ground are missing a distinctive flowering to their head that the original had.
The fuck does that mean?
Ah, it's like killing a Resident Evil boss. Shoot it in the eye. Keep shooting it. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just saying that for shit.
Really rough.
So let's go.
My
So
parents
these
something.
two are the mixy ones, right?
These two are the significantly more bland-looking ones that just grew from the ground.
I
Okay.
need to roll
I
that.
will.
Why couldn't have I rolled that when I wanted?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
What was that roll for?
I didn't mean to roll that, but can we count that towards my next turn? Because that'd be nice.
No.
Ah, dick pic.
Dick kick back. Well, we'll
Alright,
see.
so I'm gonna I'll hit what do I got? I will. Oh, you know what?
Question: if you do like an acid spray like that, that technically hits 3 people.
Yeah, technically. 4 if you count Hyperion.
Don't fucking do it.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if I should do that.
He's not.
There is a beam ruler, by the way. See?
Move over here.
And it's only a
More.
30-foot beam, so it wouldn't even get the Hyperion.
Move over here.
It's not my turn.
Not you.
Can I do the
Not
beam
talking
again?
about you, my love.
I have my
Oh.
line. I get it. I have it. Beam. Yep.
A beam.
So yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna do anyway. I was gonna go.
You'd have to be You'd have to be in melee range though to get all 4.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You need help? You can make the little cup and I can help you pour it. You want deck saves across the board or what?
Yeah, I guess I'll throw that on. Put that in there for the discard rubbish.
Yeah!
Ooh.
What's, I'm assuming that's failures across the board, it looks like.
Still save DC 13 yet.
Yep, fantastic. You've covered this entire group in goop. Group in goop. The monsters are up. Roll me 2d4.
Nice.
6. Okay. This one burns.
Does it regen?
And the acid melts the spores away.
Well, the one I had acid.
And you were in pain.
The one you had didn't die to acid.
Unfortunate.
I really love my character's picture. It's fucking
And then and then with the remaining creatures suffering a considerable amount of acid damage, I'm going to roll 5 more attacks. Let's run them out. Hyperion, the one you're in melee with, doesn't break your armor. This one misses its attack. This one chooses to needle attack Brill. This one chooses to melee attack Brill, and this one misses its attack.
ouch.
So, Brill, you are in for the following amount of damage. You're in for 6 damage from a piercing claw strike from the one you're in melee with. And you're in for 8 damage from the one who threw needles at you as they pierce your skin in various places. That's a total of 14 damage this turn, sir.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch, he says as he takes 2/3 of his health. Ouch.
I don't have a health bar on my line, if that matters. At least I don't see it. I have
Sure, it says
none.
visible. It says visible to editors.
Oh, maybe I have to pull a new character on screen.
I don't know. As long as you can see the number, it's fine.
I'll switch.
Oops,
I can't see poops now.
you
Right.
killed him, and now you can't see where you are. Then with that.
Oh, his health's
He's
back.
upside down.
Oh
I'm
no!
upside down,
I guess.
right side up. We lost your turn order, you stupid.
Well, you suck at
Back you go.
13.
I think what we'll do is we'll pick this up next time.
Alright.
I've got the turn order saved. I've got the relative healths of everyone saved. To the Shadow Realm with you for the next player's game.
Can they see what we're doing?
No, because well, put it this way, right? No, because I Shadow Realm you every flipping session. This game is not cross-platform, I'll say.
I see.
Mm-hmm.